Dan, your confidence in our ability is just mind-blowing, buddy. You're live, go. You're live, go. You're live, go.
Hey, welcome everybody. We got Friday Night Lights here. Got a special guest going to come and join us tonight, but I am joined on the broadcast tonight. Playoff football for the Sultan Turks. Joined on the broadcast by Keegan Arnold.
Hello, everybody.
Welcome to the broadcast. And we are going to be a blast to the past. Didn't know he even existed anymore, even though he lives across the street from me. Dan the Man Baller.
Hey, Dan.
Hey. Good evening. How's it going, guys?
It's going pretty good.
Good. Gosh, I thought I'd come and see if I could crash the party here, but you got quite a crew up here tonight.
We got a great crew. We got a great crew coming. We got all kinds of great crew here tonight, and
we got playoffs.
Playoffs. I just want to win a game.
Yeah, just trying to win a game here, man.
Well, I actually, since it was playoffs, I did actually do some research.
You did some work.
I actually did some work to earn my big contract.
Well,
see, we already started on it. My big contract is $0. So welcome, everybody. Welcome to the broadcast. I'm Coach Brian Blunt, joined on by Keegan Arnold, and Dan Baller is the voice of Sultan football for years.
I just took a little bit of a respite, and I reached out to executive producer Diamond Dave Moon earlier this week, and I said, do you have room for an old has-been to come back for one more time? He said, sure. So here I am, All right.
Well,
we got a couple.
We're on the air. So.
We are. Yeah. So we got a couple of good teams here, pretty evenly matched teams. I did a little bit of research coming into tonight.
Why don't you give us your crack research?
Oh, well, again, we got two teams coming in with similar records. The Turks coming in at 5-3, and the Bulldogs from Foster coming in at 4-4. As I like to do, I'd like to look at some of the common opponents. They have two. They have two common opponents. Is that both Foster and Sultan have played Centralia and Interlake this year. And as far as Centralia was concerned, the Turks beat Centralia 38-7, and the Bulldogs beat Centralia 58-7. So a little bit of an advantage there for Foster. But then as far as Interlake, the Turks 27-18, and it was 31-15 as far as Foster was concerned. So there's a lot of similarities between these two teams. I think pretty evenly matched coming into the game tonight. And again, at 5-3 for the hometown Turks, and 4-4 for the visiting Bulldogs from Foster High School. So that's what I got to kick things off.
All right, so let's go ahead and see if we have any common opponents. In here. Let's see. They did not play Lakeside School. Looks like it was a jamboree. They lost to Nathan Hale, which is a 2A school out of Seattle.
Yep.
They lost to Clover Park, which is a 2A school out of.
I think it's Centralia, Brian. Like I said, Centralia and Interlake, I think, are the two common opponents that they had as I kind of looked at things earlier today.
Well, we played Centralia here last week, and looks like the Foster Bulldogs beat Centralia by a whole bunch.
Yes.
And then they came up and lost to Cedar Crest, and we all know about Cedar Crest.
Yeah, Cedar Crest, they kind of took a thumping there.
They beat up on Lindbergh pretty good. They beat up on Evergreen pretty good. They beat up on Sammamish pretty good, and then they lost to Interlake. And we played Interlake. That's one of our common opponents, and we had a pretty good matchup against Interlake. So right now I got him as a toss-em right now. You just don't quite know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I happened to look at the Everett Herald earlier today, and as far as the prep picks of the three, 2 had Foster, 1 had Sultan, is what I saw. So they were divided. I think could have gone either way though. So,
well, this is actually a playoff game. It's not a crossover. Yeah, it's actually a playoff game. The Turks come in at 5-3, and if we want to go ahead and go through and get a Sultan Turk schedule for you here. Let's see here.
Look at you, man! You're getting pretty. You got magic buttons over there.
Just don't ask Keegan about it because he hasn't seen me do this yet.
I'm sorry, Keegan.
I've been trying to make
it all for
you. We did have our jamboree, and then of course, common opponent of Interlake there. We won't talk about the Granite Falls game.
That's been a while ago. now. Let's go back in September. So that was a while
I
ago.
still hear about it at work.
Some Granite Falls coworkers?
Yes, I
You
do.
Okay.
And then, of course, the win against Cedar Park Christian and a big win against Linwood. Going down to Thomas Jefferson down there in Federal Way. And then, of course, the win against Centralia. So we got it's a toss-up. I'm sure the experts there probably is kind of 50-50 on those.
There was 3 of them. 2, I think it was very close, but 2 had given the edge to Foster and 1 to the Turks is what I kind of saw. So, I've been just kind of watching things from afar, taking a little bit of a respite here, Brian. But this season just seemed it's very non-traditional opponents, non-traditional schedule, non-traditional. I mean, some Saturday games because of field, conflicts and things. It's just from afar, it just felt very different. Is that how it's kind of felt for you as well?
Yeah, it did feel different. But I've been pretty excited about the level of coming in at 5-3, the level of competition that they've been able to go out there and go and. They were competitive in all but one game. And and you're gonna have a clunker here. You're gonna have a clunker here and there.
You are. I thought it was interesting. As I'm sure everybody knows, that the Turks are playing, not affiliated with a league this year. That was interesting on Max Preps. One of the responses they have is it says league. So I put for Foster there in the 2A, 3A Kingdom. Okay?
Yes, they are.
And for Sultan, for league, it says freelance. We're in the freelance league this year. So I shared that with AD Crystal this afternoon. He thought that was funny. You got a little laugh out of that. So. All right. Well, we're getting close to. We got 5 minutes. 5 minutes. You guys got started early tonight. Usually you're just sauntering in about this time.
It varies. It varies from time to time.
Keegan, is that what? Usually this guy about 5 minutes till we're like looking, like, where's Brian at? Is he here yet? Oh, there he comes. I see him walking down the aisle.
What you don't see is me hiding underneath the Turk Tower, waiting for 20 minutes to make my entrance.
Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. Yeah. No, I see it. You're down there shaking hands and kissing babies, and meeting your people. Like I said, hey. All right. So we got some sponsors. We got some fine sponsors, it looks like, here again this year. Huh?
We do have some fine sponsors. And since there's 3 of us here tonight, I'm sure we can try to get them all in.
Perfect. Sounds good.
We are.
Oh, jeez.
It's time.
We'll take our break for National Anthem.
Whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, Keegan, how you feeling over there?
I'm feeling great.
Keegan's ready. He's ready.
A little bit sick, but I'm all right.
Well, don't be sick. Now. Come on. I noticed that the windows were starting to steam up in here. Is that too much hot air? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
I think it's way too much hot air is what's steaming up the windows in our palatial abode here.
Yeah, we have to keep one window open.
One window open, one window closed, right?
Yeah.
It's usually my window, so we're good there.
Yeah. Does that mean the most of the hot air is down
The most hot air. The most hot air comes from my side.
On
Yeah.
the left side is the hot air, and I'm right in between both of you tonight. So I'm going to have to play referee here between the two of you.
Well, Keegan is a very, very fine broadcaster.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, Keegan, I've heard lots of great things about you, and wasn't sure you were going to be able to be here tonight. So glad that you made it. Like I said, I'm just here hanging out. I don't want to step on any toes. So I'm sure I'll have some useless information to interject from time to time. So.
Yeah, usually that's when you talk about my salary. That's the useless information because
we talk about bands sometimes too.
And we do. We had a good night. You would have enjoyed it because you're a DJ.
Oh yeah.
We talked about all the great bands that were out there,
and we'll have time later to talk about the time you scored 4 touchdowns in a single game in high school. Also, too. We'll have time to talk about that. We'll have time to talk about that. But anyway,
it was 5.
5 touchdowns.
And that was in a career. I'm kidding.
No, not in one season. That's in one game.
All right, here you go. Kickoff by the Turks. Going to go deep. Picked up there.
Ooh, and tackled immediately.
Nice special teams play. And, of course, I don't know who did it. So,
All right, we'll get a first opportunity to see the Bulldogs on offense here.
Nico Toms on the return for the Bulldogs.
I believe that tackle was made by Ramon Chavez Martinez.
Ramon Chavez Martinez. Hello, everybody. There's 21 of you out there. We're glad to have you here with us. We're going to start getting used to our friends out here. Let's see who numbers at quarterback out there. Looks like, is that number 12? That's Sebastian
12.
Soria.
Oh, wow.
Wow, he is
Runs up
on
the middle.
to the races.
Wow, quick hitter off the left side up to the 50-yard line.
That's number 3, Joey Marshall.
Joey Marshall
He's a
is
senior.
He's a 5'8", 163-pound bowling ball. He's a senior.
Yeah,
he hit that hole. He was shot out of a cannon.
Yeah,
that was great work from the offensive line there as well.
It was nice hole on the left side. Yeah, he just got through very quickly. Picked up big chunks of yardage.
Well, I can tell you one thing. I can tell you from this Foster squad is they are pumped. They are pumped and they are ready to go.
They're showing it as well.
Well, going to have a procedure penalty here. Looks like I thought I saw 2 guys in motion at the same time.
Looks like Swanberg starting at linebacker tonight.
We bring Keegan in for his eyes because we're old.
Oh yeah, no, that's right.
He can tell me tells me who's who out there when I can't even. I don't even try. That's why they give me my own special monitor.
And Keegan wasn't even born in the '80s when it was like our glory days, right? Pretty much. Pretty much.
We'll just call them the days. I don't know anything about
the days. Hey, 4 touchdowns. Come on, Brian.
There he goes around the corner. Oh, he
Marshall.
is fast.
Wow. He's a force to be reckoned with.
And that's going to give him a second down. They're going to, something's going to have to happen there if he's going to keep getting around like that because he's going to score really quick if they don't.
So got back the 5 on the penalty plus 5, so gain of about 10 on the play.
Second and 7, third and 6 coming up.
Yeah, 7. They got up on the board, but I'd say it's closer to 6.
I thought it was second. Yeah, it's 2nd and 7.
Second, yeah. The scoreboard is off.
They're going to hand off to Marshall again.
Well, why wouldn't you?
Turks finally stop him now.
Looks like he gained a couple of yards. Going to make it 3rd and 5 coming up.
Carry for the Bulldogs. Junior Vargas led a herd of Turks with the tackle.
He's signaling the play in. He's going to go tap your head, antler ears. It's probably going to be a pass out into the flat. And I wouldn't be surprised if I would hand it. I wouldn't
be surprised if it was a screen pass as well. I don't know much about this team, but
they're going to hand it. They're going to hand it to number 3, or he's going to get the ball somehow, some way, because
it's going to be a pass.
Yeah. I'll keep it.
He runs. I don't.
He's going to be short. Ooh. He's going to be really close.
Yeah, that second effort got him pretty close there.
He's going to be one up. 1 yard or he's going to move the chains.
Well, that's 4 down territory.
He's going
if
to move
they
the
don't.
chains.
Yep, first down.
Yep, good for a Bulldog first down.
Yeah, good second effort there by the quarterback running hard after first contact.
I hate to tell you this, Keegan, but the Sergio fans are already out.
You over there checking your fan base, Brian?
See,
They're not even fans of us. They're fans of
the players.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Marshall gets stopped around the 38.
Be 2nd and 7 coming up probably.
Marshall right, Marshall left.
No,
Is it safe to say that the Foster Bulldogs are well into the option offense?
Yeah, they've
yeah, absolutely. And I've been impressed so far with Sebastian Soria. Now he is a 5'10", 194 pound. Oh, he's a big boy. Quarterback. He's a senior, and he runs that offense really well. And I bet you he runs really well too.
Oh, that was great.
You'll love
That was great. Marshall's going down the sideline. He's still up. He's going to get the first down as well.
Yep, knocked out of bounds after a nice gain.
Joey Marshall takes the ball for another first down for the Bulldogs.
Well, I don't think it takes too hard to figure out what Foster's going to try to do tonight because they've been successful. So, like the old saying goes, you just keep doing it until the other team figures out a way to stop it.
Exactly.
Well, I was looking at the numbers on the teams look to be about the same. I think it's just going to come down. A lot of this stuff comes down to depth. What are your backup line? Are your linemen? Who's in physically more better shape?
Backups, injuries, any of those types of things can really sway a game. But yeah, there was a lot of similarities. When I looked at the stats of these two teams, a lot of similarities between these two teams coming into the game tonight.
They're struggling with procedure calls as of now, though.
Yep, that's
the second procedure penalty. Well, Keegan, you know how you get to be a better lineman?
How?
You need to hit JB Fitness.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Tell me more about JB Fitness.
Tell you more about JB Fitness? Well, that's where you go to get better and get stronger. It's in the center of town.
And yoga.
Don't forget the hot yoga. Oh, gee, where is that going to go?
There's Marshall.
And he's still.
Oh, man, a nice little third effort there at the end.
He's about 6 yards on that play.
It's going to make it 3rd or 2nd and 7 again.
Marshall with the carry. Jacob Spedding with the tackle.
Oh, so about a 3-yard gain.
So, what kind of, only 3 yards. So what kind of a adjustment do you make when these guys are so fast and they haven't tried to go up the middle other than the quarterback sneak yet.
Yeah.
And they haven't attempted
And even
that
that wasn't even up the middle.
If I knew anything about football, I would tell you, and he's wide open. He drops the football.
Oh, boy.
And he dropped that.
And he's like, oh, my goodness, I can't believe I dropped that.
He ran.
I'm so open.
He ran right past him. Absolutely ran right past him. So now it's 3rd and 8. And you're definitely in 4 down territory at this point. 36 of you out there in the chat, welcome. Welcome to a special edition of Playoffs.
We're just trying to win a game here, man.
Yeah. You get bonus points if you know where that's from.
Keegan's probably not. Yeah, he's not even old enough to know. He wasn't probably even born when that comment was made by Coach Mora. That was 20-plus years ago. Ooh, a little razzle-dazzle.
They went up the middle that time.
I believe that's number 8, Sean Davidson. Oh, no. That is, like it's C, I would tell you. Is it number 0?
I think that should be.
That's Lavin.
It's going to be 4th and 1.
4th down for the Bulldogs.
4th and 1. So first big test here for the Turks defense to hold.
Malachi Reynolds. He is Malakil Reynolds. That's what it says. If I say that wrong, I'm just going to call him Reynolds from now on.
Turks need to watch out for the The snap goes straight to the running back. Can they?
Oh, Wildcat.
Looks
Yeah,
like
first down.
You know, I think he's going to be. It
might
looks
be
like he might be short. I'm looking on the monitor
or it
here.
might move the chains.
Depends on where they spot him, and that's going to be really close. But I think he's going to be short by about half a length of the football.
Yeah, I got the 2 officials standing over there. They're gonna
measure.
probably bring the chains out. No. Gonna be close. The Turks looking for the first big stop of the game here.
Calendar for November 1st, 2024. This is
They might move
It's
this.
so close.
So
Dude, can we get? Are we even using cameras up there? Or are we all on the huddle camera?
We're all on huddle.
Okay.
It's going to be a first down. It looks.
Foster's signaling first down. You haven't seen the official, but all indications are it is a first down. Yep.
And by half of the length of the football.
All right, so Turks close, but just not enough to keep the Bulldogs from converting there on 4th and short.
All right. Well, that was close, but the Turks are. We got Nate the Great, who was here last time we were here. We tried to get you up in the booth, Mr. Nate.
Same wild cat play as he's going to be.
Down there in the corner, getting down in that red zone area.
Yep.
Getting closer and closer. Turks getting their backs against the wall here. They got to hold tough to see if they can keep them out of the end zone here.
Yeah.
I believe it's going to be 2nd and 1 yeah, it's going to be 2nd and 1.
Keegan, I want to give a shout out to Pops because Pops is listening.
Awesome.
How you doing, Pops? Bonus coverage tonight. Got my 2 favorite football partners with me tonight. We're already at 6 minutes to go in the first quarter.
He's going to be stopped at the line.
Yeah, nice stop there by a host of Turks in the middle of the line, middle of the defensive line.
Hey, get this one. Number 2, Owen Foster. His last name's Foster, believe it or not. Avery Foster.
Avery Foster from Foster. Wow.
Yep. He is a 6 foot, 154-pound senior.
About a 3-yard loss.
They got some big linemen on the front line there. Number 63 looks to be a pretty good
looks
size.
like 3rd and 3 coming up. You're in 4-down territory, of course.
Unless we want adventures in kicking, right?
Keegan hasn't experienced the adventures in kicking
Oh,
from
he's
this
got
end. From this end. He's experienced it on the field.
Oh, yes, he has. Up the middle.
That's going to be probably good for a first down there.
Not quite. Just a little short.
Oh, wow. No, there's a reason. It's going to be 4th and 1 coming up.
4th and less than 1.
Less than the length. Oh, they're going to give him the first down there.
Oh, yep, they are. All right, it's going to be first and goal. So enough to convert. First and goal from the 8-yard line.
Gives it to Marshall. He's going to run outside. Chased by everybody on Sultan almost.
Trying to find an edge.
He's going to run out of bounds.
Yeah, ran out of real estate there. He kept bouncing to the outside, to the left, but ran out of real estate before he could get across the goal line.
Marshall with the sweep.
Torsten Schmoyer was in on that.
That was a lot of running for 1 yard. He ran a long ways for a 1 yard gain.
Well, I hope he gets tired so the Turks don't have to deal with that anymore. Did I say that out loud?
I think you did, yeah. That we apologize in advance for our colleague, Mr. Atkinson here. He can be a little bit of a homer at times, right?
You didn't bring any of my donuts, though.
No, I didn't.
He's passing it.
To the right. Wow, he swung it.
Oh, nice defense though by the Turks. Nice open field tackle
by Wyatt Simon.
Yeah, number 7 there. Nice open field tackle.
Wyatt Simon.
Getting close to the 4-minute mark here in the first quarter.
That's a long time to hold the ball.
It is. They've really chewed up a lot of clock here in this drive.
Ben Dilger with the tackle.
Again, the Turks have yet to even touch the football on offense.
From the 6.
3rd and 6 coming up. I didn't get a chance to see them warm up, so I can't tell you if they have a kicker or not. So, because I was busy hiding under Turk Tower to saunter in at the last moment.
Make your entrance.
Make my entrance.
We started early tonight, though. I mean, you were already here and set up and everything.
He's going to sling it over the middle. It's going to go
penalty
over.
flag. Did I see a penalty
It's
flag?
going to be pass interference, I believe, in the end zone. But we'll see. It could be holding. I'm not quite sure what's
could
going
I
be
think
on.
it was
holding.
in the backfield.
Yeah, it's
it
holding.
will be holding.
Yeah, it came from the
Now, do you
from the rear.
accept this?
Holding penalty on the hold-off.
Boy.
Do you want to move him back 15 yards and give him a chance to run? I think it changes how far you have to go if you pass on 4th down. I'm taking the penalty
they're gonna move
because
back.
there's if they do try to kick a field goal, I don't want to. I don't want to take it. I want the ball back. But
All right, now they accept the penalty to be 3rd and 16 here from the 16. So 3rd and goal from the 16.
they're gonna throw it into the flat on the left.
Oh,
Held in by Avery Foster there for a touchdown.
Yep.
Mr. Foster. Yeah, he got hit just as he caught it too. So nice catch by that young man. Hang on to it because he took a shot right at the end, but touchdown for the Bulldogs.
Especially he redeemed himself after that end zone drop. That was
Yes, he did.
he redeemed himself.
A kid that runs that fast and is a senior, he's going to get up and he's going to catch the ball. The other one was too easy.
All right. Well, I've got the PAT upcoming here. Adventures in Kicking.
Adventures in Kicking coming your way.
Part 1.
It's blocked.
Oh, and it's blocked. See, there you go. Adventures in Kicking. And it's no good.
Remains 6-0.
Blocked by a wall of Turk.
Hey, at Envara, we know that we have to have a relaxed peace of mind. To do that, you need medications managed and prescriptions filled. The problem is getting to the pharmacy, which makes you feel worried and stressed. We believe everyone deserves to fill their prescriptions stress-free and to get their aspirin after a bad game. We understand getting your prescriptions filled can be stressful, which is why we have over 50-plus years of combined experience transforming the lives of thousands of patients.
There you go. All right. Well, here with only 3 minutes and 34 seconds remaining in the first, we're going to get a chance for the Turks to go on offense. See what the Turks have here. We've seen plenty of Foster in their offense. We get a chance to see the Turks.
Well, we have the Windmill Espresso kickoff coming up.
Very nice. I like the new graphics. That's very cool. You guys are just high tech around here. Brian's got his little button.
They gave me a toy to play with
Oh my
tonight.
God! Don't give him any toys to play with. He's like a kid in a candy store. I swear. So busy looking at pushing buttons and
Well, we're glad you're here, Dan, because
Yeah.
Keegan's had to carry me for the last few games. And now,
Keegan, I feel for you, man. I really do.
No, it's awesome.
I've had to
I love
do
that
it for
geese. I love
years. Brian's a good guy. Like I said, we give him a hard time about those 4 touchdowns back in.
Through the middle goes.
Oh,
through
it's a
the
skipper.
legs.
It's a skipper, man. It just bounces.
Good run though from Samaj there.
yeah,
It was a great run.
had a little Samaj time.
The return for the Turks.
Turk's going to come out here on offense.
Foster really took the majority of the first quarter there.
But
Yeah. They ate up a lot of time.
you know what I had for dinner the other night? Maria's Mexican food, man. It
Maria's
was
Mexican food?
so good.
Look at that. We don't even need you to do voiceovers anymore. You just can push the buttons.
Yeah, just push the buttons
Just
and
push
talk
the
about
buttons
it.
and-
Just push a button and talk about it.
Running with Dilger as he gets a few yards.
Well, he got Dilgerized. This is where this is our first time on offense, and They had the ball for 9 minutes.
Yeah. Up to about 3 minutes and 30 seconds was all remaining in the first when the Turks got the ball.
2nd and 5 coming up. Sweet. So now the Turks have to go down there and score.
Still a decent amount of yards.
It's going to be
It's going to be a 3rd and just a tad bit.
3rd and 1 looks like.
3rd and 1, and if it's 4th and 1, I'm going for it. It's
Tackled by Anthony Marshall and company.
You're going for it?
yeah,
At your
On
own
3rd and 1?
35, you're going to go for it?
absolutely. I told you there's a reason the coaches are down there and
Yeah.
I'm up here.
Yeah, exactly.
They get you run out
I
in
think
the
you've
NFL
been
or
playing
college.
too much Madden is what you've been doing. You know?
No,
there's
King is the one that
college
plays too
football.
much
We're,
Madden.
we're on college football now. It's back.
It's back. Oh, we got.
I think it's going to be a delay of game. Or was there a timeout taken?
Timeout. Looks like I'm going to pick up. The referee's going to pick up the flag, and it's going to be timeout. Sultan.
Yeah, they were running out of time, and I'm sure the referee looked over and said, "You're almost out of time."
2 minutes and 4 seconds remaining in the first. Turks trail 6-0.
Well, we are in the middle of a timeout, but I just want to tell you guys that every game we also pick our Moss Defender defensive play of the game. Mm-hmm. And don't forget about Moss Defender, specializing in moss removal and treatment to preserve the look and life of your roof. We do not pressure rust roofs. Services we provide are gutter cleaning, pressure washing, hard surface, and siding wash.
All right, but no roofs, right?
Did you know that my dog is so smart? I asked him what was on top of the house, and you know what he said?
He said roof.
Roof. Then I asked him what was on the outside of a tree, and guess what he said?
Bark. Oh, folks, we apologize. I think the graphics are a good thing because that's the less they have to listen to us talk. Just to put the graphics up there, they can speak for themselves.
It's like a fidget spinner, but for the broadcasters.
Pretty much. All right, back to action.
He's going to get the first down.
Yes, he did. Nice hard running up the middle there.
I like that timeout. I mean, I really do. We're almost out of the first quarter, but I do like that timeout.
Ben Delger carries the ball
A
for
very
first down
quickly
on the third.
evolving
Tackled by
first
Anthony
quarter
Marshall.
here. Not even 7:20 p.m. yet.
Well, it's good because I'm staying in Mill Creek tonight taking care of dogs, and they want me back.
Really?
Yeah.
Run again with Dilger.
Yeah, not much there. Now, forward
Called the
progress
whistle
was-
right before he got the football out of Dilger's hands.
Yeah, forward progress was stopped, so no fumble on the play.
Well, you know where I want to go with the ball, so I don't need to tell anybody.
That was a great idea from number 6, though, on Foster. That's Anthony Marshall. Probably related to Joey Marshall.
You think they might be brothers or cousins?
Oh, no way. They might just have the same last name. I was thinking they might be twins because they're the same grad year.
Well, they might be.
Might be.
That 5'11" to 5'8"?
No, 46 would be out
That's
there.
a big difference when it comes to twins.
2nd and 8.
And, it trips up.
That was the other Dilger.
Tim Dilger with the carry. Tripped up after a gain
It will
of
be
1.
3rd and 7.
We're not going to get a playoff in this.
Playoffs? Playoffs? I'm not going to get a playoffs.
Oh, my goodness.
No, we're not. So, Brian, college football tomorrow. Big games. Huskies homecoming against USC. Oregon Ducks #1 in the nation right now. What are you thinking about that?
Golden Turks 0.
You're not a big Ducks fan, I'm sure.
You know, they really quack me up.
You need a rim shot. Is what you need on that little.
They took my rim shot away from me.
Over there.
You do know about PC Search and Rescue, don't you guys?
I have heard about it before, but tell us more. Tell me more. Tell me more.
Locally owned, knowledgeable, affordable, and dependable computer repair services. Serving Sultan Startup, Gold Bar, Monroe, and Index. House calls, in-shop, and anywhere in the U.S. by remote login. When you need help fast, call Bob Beeman. This is who Dave Moon recommends. I know I needed a lot of help the other day. You almost got a call from me.
So probably tomorrow the marquee game in college football is going to be Penn State, Ohio State, number 3 versus number 4. So I'll be watching that tomorrow. And then, like I said, Huskies, USC, homecoming game. And the Cougars, bowl eligible already this year. So go Cougs. Nice.
Well, if I was playing Humboldt State every week, I would be bowl eligible too.
Oh my gosh, all the Cougar alums out there. That was Brian Atkinson making that comment. Brian, I once scored 4 touchdowns in a single game in high school, Atkinson.
And it was against the Cougars.
The Bothell Cougars.
I was the Bothell Cougars.
You were the Bothell Cougars.
And it was
and the Ballard Beeves, right?
Yeah, and the Ballard Beeves.
And the Beeves.
All right.
All right, back to action.
The amount of what I have to put up with here.
Yeah, another flag.
I didn't see it. Did you see it, Keegan?
I don't even know what I saw.
I completely missed it.
They're going to be moving back, though.
Yeah, it's against the Turks.
It's going to be 3rd and 12.
Somebody must have jumped. It's 5 yards.
Foster staying energized.
Yeah, coach is trying to get him hyped up over here on the near side, just in front of our vantage point.
Davis drops back in the pass. Looking. It's going to be picked off. That's number 4 right there. That's Cameron Pan.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
The 5'7" junior, 155 pound.
That's too bad.
Braden Davis pass is intercepted by Cameron Pan.
Quick change. But I hope everybody enjoyed PJ's Pumpkin Patch this year. They'll be back again next year. They're a great place to go and be a part of. A lot of traditions that are there. PJ's Pumpkin Patch.
There you go. Halloween just finished off, so I'm sure they're looking forward to a nice little break here now that we moved into the month of November.
Little adversity here for our Turks.
Drops back in the pass. Tries at the check down. Cameron Pan, the man with the interception.
Yeah. Pass was way too low. Down his shoelaces.
Startup Event Center, the Sky Valley Arts Council, and volunteers have restored the historic Startup Gym back into service as a community event center. Is that SVAC? Is that how you?
Sky Valley Arts Council is what that's for.
Okay,
Sky Valley Arts Council.
Provides information on arts and heritage events, activities, and venues across Sky Comish Valley.
Nicely done.
I like that play.
Still on his feet. Whew. Down to the 35-yard line.
He's got 5 yards to go. Is this going to be 35?
Joey Marshall with the carry. Roy Simon with the tackle for the Turks.
I know we're barely into the second quarter, but I'm really enjoying Joey Marshall.
Yeah, he's got some talent, that's for sure. These running backs that are low to the ground are difficult to tackle sometimes. Third and 4.
On the reverse.
Oh, nicely
Stop
played.
the Turks. It's gonna be fourth down now.
Yeah, nice play by the Turks.
What are you gonna do as Foster? Like, if you're in Foster's mindset, if you're one of the Foster coaches, what do you think they would think?
They're going to go for it here. I see no reason to not do a razzle dazzle play and see if you can pick this up. You know, this is where the Turks had the ball last time, you know, before they had the turnover. Turnovers are good. Turnovers going to, they're just going to kill you. And then, you know, how they still have number 2, and he is going to be open on a slant because they're doing a cover 3.
Yeah, heading to him.
It'll be deep.
He's open.
It's going to be a touchdown.
Yeah, nice
Touchdown,
play.
Foster Bulldogs. That's Avery Foster on that.
So
Good call on the right player. Not
well,
a slant, he just
quite,
was on a
it wasn't
fly.
quite the slant, but you know
Yeah.
they were in the cover 3, and you don't have the safety help as quick when that happens, and so he was wide open, and that's where the play went.
He just kind of outquicked him, just outran the defense, and the quarterback threw it up there and allowed him to run underneath it for a fairly easy catch and 6 points for the Bulldogs.
And he
That's the
let-
second touchdown of the game as
That's
well.
his second touchdown, and he should have had 3.
yeah,
I
he
mean,
dropped one.
he dropped an easy one earlier. So, but yeah, that's not a good sign there.
So it looks like we're going to go for 2 here since they had the adventures in kicking the first time didn't work out so well. So I'm going to try to go for 2 points and get it back to a 14-point game here.
Well, and you may have to make, you know, I don't know what kind of adjustments you make, but they may need to make an adjustment on defense and let somebody else play defense.
Oh,
over
there you go. Stopped. All right, so the score remains 12-0 Foster. 10 minutes and 8 seconds remaining until halftime.
Well, you know, we're going to have another Windmill Espresso coming up, kickoff going here.
I heard Dave Moon stops there a lot. He buys a lot of coffee there.
Yeah, he does.
He does.
Hey, you know, Keegan, you are definitely a product of the Boys and Girls Club of Snohomish County.
Yeah. Yeah. I went there when I was a little kid. Occasionally. I played sports there as well.
So what was your favorite part about Boys and Girls Club of Snohomish
Definitely flag football.
County? Flag football?
I enjoyed flag football. The gym they got that was built a few years ago. That's pretty lovely.
Well, you know, if you are a receiver, you need to have hands like Carter Handy Services. Carter Handy Services, with a woman-owned GC business, and they do remodels, construction, and repairs. We service Sky Valley and surrounding areas. Have any upcoming remodels, renovations? Give us a call. They have a number here, but yeah.
But you just
I'm
you
just-
don't have it.
I'm not going to read it over the air.
All right. Okay, we're ready for the Windmill Espresso kickoff.
If somebody
here.
out there really wants to know the number, go ahead and tell me.
Maybe you can tell it in a fun
Are
little tune.
Are you checking on your fans again?
I'm at 45 fans.
You're 45 fans?
49.
Wow.
49.
49
Dang.
fans.
Look at how they lay out the ball. It's just for the squib
Oh,
kick.
yeah, little squibber.
I have fans.
It's going to go to Hunter Ansell. He's going to run up the middle. He's going to have 44.
Yeah.
I see I have one in the living room.
He's going to
You
end up
I have a
at 44.
ceiling fan in the living room. I have a couple in the bedroom.
Hey, really? Interesting.
Yeah, I have
Now,
fans.
I heard that you have more followers than Taylor Swift is what I've heard. I've heard that there's more people following you than there is Taylor Swift. You're just a phenomenon.
Who's Taylor Swift?
Taylor who?
Get us for that one.
Taylor who? It's Coach Brian, right? Who cares about Taylor Swift, right?
Everybody knows TurkPray.tv.
If you're a fan of Brian, you're probably a fan of the Turks as well, and we have Turk Fan Club. Hey, parents, the Turk Fan Club needs you. Yes, you. Want to help out but can't make a long-term season commitment? No problem. They can help you. Back to the game. Toss to the right for Dilger. He's going to be stopped behind the line.
Man, look who makes the tackle. Number 2. He's everywhere. He's on the offense. He's on the defense.
Number 2, he's really starting to get under my skin.
Dilger with the carry for the Turks. Foster with the tackle.
Hey, do you know why you can't annoy a skeleton?
No.
I thought I've heard this one before.
Yeah.
I think you've
You can't get under their skin.
Like I said, I'm glad they took the rim shot away from me. That's all I got to say. Glad
Do
they
you
took it away.
know? Do you know why scarecrows never eat dessert?
Oh, God. No, Brian. Why?
Because they're always stuffed.
Oh, folks, we do apologize for my friend and colleague here.
Well, you know.
You know.
Do you know what the most musical part of a turkey is?
No.
The drumstick.
The drumstick. That's right. Brian, it's a little early. I mean, the game is close and it's early. I mean, do we really, it's maybe too early for all
This
the
is how I deal with stress.
The puns.
I'm dealing with
Are you
stress.
stressed? Are you stressed? Don't
I'm
be
stressed out because
Don't be stressed.
my Turks need to do something.
Don't be stressed.
Davis drops back.
Oh!
Tries to get Tim Dilger there.
He was open, too.
Yeah.
He was open. He just could not bring it
down.
in. Yep.
That Foster sideline is awfully loud.
Yeah,
They're showing.
Yeah,
they're showing a good amount of support.
Yeah, they're keeping supporting their team out there. Well,
The one thing I haven't seen a lot of is I haven't seen a lot of substitutions on either side.
Yeah. No, they've pretty much gone with their first line on both sides thus far.
Third and 16. And hand to Dilger.
Good run.
He's probably going to get maybe 7 yards on that. It's going to be 4th and 9.
Tim Dilger with the carry for the Turks.
They will be sending the punt team out.
Yep.
Adventures in punting.
That's what they need to do here. I really
Junior
don't-
to punt and
I
Foster
really
at back.
don't want to see Foster get the punt here.
Foster is back for Foster to return the punt.
I love it.
Yeah,
I
there you
love the
go.
chance, yeah.
Yeah.
If there's any fans watching from Foster, welcome to the broadcast.
Kills the ball.
High, very high.
Foster gets it.
Literally,
He finds the sideline.
He's Foster for Foster.
Foster.
He's going to run out of bounds.
Foster returns the punt. Forced out of bounds by
So, Brian, how many we got on the stream over there?
Swanberg.
He's reading.
I'm just reading. Nick.
You're reading.
I realize that I did go to school in the 80s just like you, but I still know how to read. I just need to learn how to read the room, and then we'll be okay.
Read the room. There you go. All right, Bulldogs with the ball. Just a little over 8 minutes remaining until halftime. Handoff on the right side.
Thanks, James, for your comment. Very helpful. Insight.
Are we getting some insightful comments from our?
Yeah, James.
What did James have to say?
Oh,
Or is it not
it just
not repeatable? Is that what you're saying?
it's not. It's
not bad.
It's fine.
It's just a bunch of crap.
It's fine.
It's negative.
Oh well, that's not. we don't want
Hashtag
that.
Turks first. Somebody in there says, "Go Tigers." Well, I think you're watching the wrong game. I see some Turks and some Bulldogs out here, but
Yeah,
no
no
Tigers right
Tigers.
now.
Hey, I love the support though. No matter what.
If it's a Granite Falls Tigers and you're here watching us,
No Lions, no Tigers, no Bears. Oh my!
and you ain't lying, I can't bear it.
They really do need to give you the rim shot back because these are really bad. These are really bad.
Unfortunately, Keegan Dan brings out the best in me.
I know Keegan's probably going, who is this guy that just came in here and totally blew up the whole broadcast?
I'm so confused what rim shot is. What is rim shot?
I used to have it over here, and I used to be able. I'll explain it to you.
Is that the comedy thing where you
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Little shot on the drums there.
Wait, you were that corny back then?
Try to help the comedian.
I have more corn than a farm in Iowa.
When you tell a joke and it totally falls flat. That's
Hey,
supposed to help.
Rhonda's in the chat.
It's supposed to help.
Rhonda's in the chat. Rhonda.
Oh, nice tackle there in the backfield.
Well, now that Grandma Rhonda's in the house, we're going to come back and win. So just making sure everybody knows that.
Does that mean we need to straighten up now? Straighten up, fly right, just behave ourselves.
That ain't
Where's the fun in that? Come on. No
We're at
fun in
Grandma's house now.
that. We're at Grandma's house. You better
The
pay.
chances
You're
of
gonna
me,
get
the
your-
chances of me behaving myself
You're gonna
are
get in
about
trouble.
the same as what people the milk that people buy at a store. Which is
You are
2%.
going to be in trouble. Oh,
Drops
that's a
back.
big. Oh, no.
Good
overthrow.
coverage by Torsten Smoyer there.
It's 4th down. They're going to have to punt.
As Julio Vargas is going to go back along. And number 29 for Foster Bulldogs, Hector Barbosa
Block
Rangel.
that kick. Block that kick.
Torsten Schmoyer. That's an awesome name. That was really
You like
cool.
that name?
That's a cool name.
Schmoyer?
Schmoyer just rolls right off the tongue, man. Torsten Schmoyer. I love it.
I hear he's a pretty cool kid, too. I got it from Keegan's mouth that Torsten's in
Yeah, he's a really cool kid.
Good deal.
I like Torsten.
Well, the Turks hold, force them into a punting situation. Well, we've got a delay.
So the other day, I said that one of these players was my favorite. Mm-hmm. And Keegan goes, but they're all your favorite. And he was right.
Brian.
You think I would miss a game? I was just watching on TV. Had to set up to talk to y'all.
Well, we
Thought you would miss me.
miss you. We're glad you're talking to us. I call this my happy place. I get to come here and tell bad jokes and watch football and talk to everybody.
That's right. And kick.
Good rush from Sultan there.
Yeah. Now it gets a nice roll for the Bulldog. Oh, and it goes backwards and stops about the 49-yard line.
All right.
What do you think the Sultan Turks need to change on this offensive drive?
Well, they need to give number 9 the ball. They need to find a way to get him a ball and get a spark going. While we wait for them.
Do you think that starts with a reversal or?
Yeah, I do. I think, I'd like to see him. I'd like to see him get the ball out of the backfield a couple of times just to loosen up the defense a little bit. But I know they're not going to do that. And like I said, there's a reason. There's a reason those coaches are down there and I'm up here because they're better at it than I am.
No.
That doesn't mean I don't.
No.
I don't get
Doesn't
offered.
And hard running there on the right side.
Well, of course, you know who that was, right? Number 21, Hunter Ansell.
There you go.
Mr. 5 yards in a cloud of dust every time he touches the ball.
Second and 5 for the Turks.
Drops back. Slings it a junior.
There we go. Nice catch. Thrown across his body.
It's going to be a first down for the Turks.
Yep. Moves the sticks.
For 13 yards and a Turk first down.
I realize, that they don't want him keying on Junior, but he's got to be more involved in the offense here. Go ahead, run the sweep to the right side. See what happens. Play action. He's going to come in motion. No.
He's got an empty backfield right now. So there's your sweep.
And so,
There's your sweep.
they collide on him.
That's my sweep, just not the guy I thought was going to have the ball.
Yep.
But I'm good with Hunter Ansell getting the ball. Because like I said, what is he? He's 5 yards in a cloud of dust almost every time he touches the ball.
Brian, you realize they are playing on AstroTurf, right? There's no dirt out there to create dust.
There is
Little black pellets.
Little
right?
black pellets
Pellets.
from used tires that flop up in the air.
Okay. All
And that's your cloud of dust.
Okay. Well, I'll give that to you. All right.
Can you imagine? Guys out. There we go.
Oh, he's going to dump it over.
Gives it an so he's going to be stopped for.
Man, if he could have got away from him, that'd have been a decent play, but nice defense by the Bulldogs.
As that's going to bring him back a 4 ways.
Dan just brings the worst or the best out of me. I don't know how you want to call it.
Oh, Brian, you make it sound like I'm egging you on, and I would never do that. I'm a professional.
I'm smiling the whole time. I'm having
I'm
a great
professional.
time.
I really. That hurts, Brian. When you say things like that, it really hurts. There we go. 3rd and 10.
Hashtag Turks first. Let's go.
Turks first.
4 down territory as far as
joking.
I'm concerned.
I'm joking.
Hands off to Junior. Oh, he's going to be stopped.
Ooh, man, that defensive front there for the Bulldogs read that one well. Now we're 4th and 10, Brian.
You got to get him in space.
On the 30, 4th and 10. Too far to kick. You got to go here.
Well, you have to go.
You got to go. Too close to punt and too far to kick.
You don't have a field goal kicker. I'm not kicking a field goal here.
You're not going to be kicking a 45-yard field goal.
But you know that you could do that halfback pass to Dilger and put Junior out.
4th and 11, actually, from the 31.
He's going to go in. He's going to go. Yep, there he goes.
Oh, yep, halfback pass.
And so he's going to just throw it.
Incomplete.
He's going to throw it down
Well, they did the play I thought they were going to do.
And Turks turn it over on downs. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs.
4 minutes to go. Hey, they got a defensive stop. They were 3 and out on the last one.
I think the Turks are settling in. They just need to kind of get in their groove. They've been able to move the ball a little bit, but just not consistently. Kind of been bend, not break for the Bulldogs so far.
Yeah, defensively, well, the Bulldogs have been in this on. They've been filling up the stat sheet. But I bet you number 3 is going to get the ball here, and he is going to run the ball to the right.
Oh, we got a little jumping on the line here.
It'll be 1st and 5 now for Foster Bulldogs.
You can hear Coach Bush. The ball is right in front of you.
Offsides on Sultan. Brings up 1st and 5.
If I'm them, I'm 1st and 5. I'm going to try to throw it to 7 here. But no.
No.
They handed the ball to 3, just like I thought they would do last time.
Joey Marshall with carry for Foster.
1st and 5 changed it. I thought they were going to throw it to 7 again. Try a deep shot.
This screen here is really just confusing because not only is it the vantage point is opposite of what we are, there's a delay also, too.
It's got a delay.
And it's got a delay.
It's got a delay on it.
I find myself looking. I need to look at this.
I wish it was
here.
live, but it doesn't because we're using the huddle cam.
Oh, a little shovel.
Toss to the left.
Yeah.
He's going to get the 1st down and some more.
Yep, turns the corner there. Out of bounds.
So right now, Avery Foster and Joey Marshall are absolutely unstoppable.
Yeah, they've been able to run the ball pretty much at will tonight. And the Turks just have not found a solution.
Yet Foster Bulldogs have 2 touchdown passes.
Yeah, correct. That is true. Their scores have come on deep throws. So you're right. So the run, I guess you could say the run has set the tone for the pass.
They're running to set up the pass.
Yep.
And when you have the speed that we're seeing, they must have had a great week of practice.
Here comes the pass now.
There
He's just
it
going to
is.
sling it down to Foster.
Oh,
And
nice
he's going to make
catch.
a catch. Wow.
Oh, he went up there and just got that ball.
That's
Nice catch.
3 touchdowns now for him today.
He just went up there and took that ball away.
Another one for
Nice job.
That was a very athletic play.
Yeah, he was. Timed his jump and went up there and he wanted it more than the defensive player did for the Turks there.
Well, the defensive, he's second or third team. I mean, not second or third team, but he's. We've had other guys there, and he's just younger.
Yep.
You'll learn from it, and you'll get better.
Yes, you will. Anytime you have an upper
But they've only thrown the ball like 5 times.
And I think they're like 4 for 5. I mean, they had the one that was dropped over in the far end.
Well, they missed a couple. They were like 4 of 6 and 3 touchdowns.
Yeah.
So
they've done just enough passing when they need to. And extra point try, and this one is going to be good. I think he's in. Nope, he's down. Didn't quite make it. All right.
His knee was down before it went
So 18 to nothing now. 3:51 remaining in the second. Well, Brian's pushing buttons over here again.
Well, I got to talk to you. We got to talk about some of our great sponsors here, and that we have Pro Floor Gutters.
What was that again? Pro Flow. There we go. Thank
go
you,
ahead
Keegan.
go ahead and take it.
Keegan, go for it.
Our team only uses superior quality products. We have installed thousands of gutters in Snohomish, King, and Skagit County. We also guarantee our products and workmanship commitment. We have good prices and outstanding service.
There we go. See?
Yeah.
Nicely done. Nicely done. Yep, tis the season. Rain is falling, and you need to be sure that your gutters are in good condition to protect your home.
Well, we wouldn't be able to bring you TurkPride.tv without all of our sponsors. So thank you to all of our sponsors and friends and families of TurkPride.tv.
And donations as well.
And donation from family and friends. I mean...
And please keep them coming because Brian's contract is up for renewal here this year, and it's going to cost us a lot of money.
It's going to be 100 times. It's going to be 100 times more than what it is now.
Keegan, it's
0 times 100 is still 0.
Gee, it's just it's unbelievable. We're barely able to keep the lights on because of Brian's contract. We may have to turn these broadcasts into pay-per-view here pretty soon to, pay your contract, Brian. We might have to, it might be like $50 a game or something like that and just write the checks to care of Coach Brian.
Well, that would be nice. If I could do this for a living, I would. It would be so much fun to just drive around and do high school football.
It's pretty lucrative. You're doing just pretty good there, buddy.
I'm doing pretty good getting
You're
0.
doing pretty good. And all unlimited food and drink. It's
in my rider.
They still got you on the free unlimited tab over there? Or?
No.
Oh, okay.
Great run from Ansel.
Yeah, nice job. Tough running over on the left side.
Well, they're going to have to go faster. They've only got 3 minutes and 45 seconds to go in the second half. Turks will get the ball to start, so they really need to go down and score.
Yeah, I would agree. They need to get something on the board here in this first half to kind of help catapult them to start the second half.
And they only have 2 timeouts left to stop the clock. So on the first downs, it stops to reset the chains, and then.
Well, you've had 2 teams that are primarily focused on the run, so that clock, it eats up a lot of clock.
Well, I want to get the first down here first.
We're going to hand it off to Tim Bilger. He will be pushed back, but
that's going to be good.
I think he's going to. Yeah, I think the chains will advance.
Yeah, I think forward progress. Yep, they're going to move him down and back up a first down.
Turk, first down. Westerland on the tackle for the Bulldogs.
As a reminder, at halftime we will leave
and give the people a break.
We'll give you a break from our commentary.
People are saying that could be the best part of the whole game, right? We don't have to listen to you yahoos anymore, right? got going on out here? They're talking something over.
Clock's rolling now. Trips right for the Turks right now.
Oh, no. Had a lot of penalty flags tonight.
Illegal procedure on the Turks.
That's
Gonna be moving back for the Turks.
Yep, against the Turks. Against the boys in blue there. They're going to back up a little bit.
How many times are you going to move the ball?
Back and forth. All right, the ball sets at the 41-yard line. 1st and 15. And now we're going to try it again.
Braden Davis is going to end up with it. Got a good amount of yards there.
And he got out of bounds. That's
Stops
huge.
the clock.
Out to the 50-yard
3:07.
line. Still running out of bounds.
Well, they're in a modified cover too. It looks like they're going man.
Runs up the middle. Ansell still going.
Yep, bounces off his own player and takes it forward.
Might have got a first down. They've stopped the clock, so they must have got a first down on it.
They did. They're going to move the chains.
And another.
They need. Well, they're going to. They've already started the clock. Why would you wind the clock there? Okay.
Yeah, they set the ball. Started at 2:45 remaining.
Davis drops back. He's getting rushed.
Run that.
He's open downfield. What a pass.
Oh, there you go. Nice play.
Torsten Smoyer with the grab.
Yeah. I'm glad he threw it. I thought he needed to run, but there was a lot of green grass in front of him.
No, that was a good play executed from Davis there.
Davis did the
absolutely slung the ball to Torsten Smoyer.
And like I said, there's a reason that I'm up here and they're down there.
Well, it's warmer and drier up here too.
Well, that's true.
It's kind of wet and cold out there. So.
Well, it's old and stinky up here is what it is.
It's all the hot air, like I said. That's why you had to open the window. That's a reverse.
To Junior.
I like that play, though. That's a little razzle-dazzle there. They kind of open the offense up a little bit.
Well, they were down to 2 minutes. They still have 2 timeouts left, so we're doing okay on time. We're doing okay on the timeouts, and so they just need to keep moving the ball.
Yeah, it's just clock management here, and plenty of time to score. They're at the 33-yard line.
Trips on the left for the Turks. Davis drops back.
Under pressure. Oh,
he's just going to throw it up. Can Dilger get on it? He gets it.
Nice catch.
He's still up.
Oh!
It's going to be
down at the 4-yard line.
That was a great play from Dilger.
Yeah, quarterback was hit as he let the ball go, and he really hung it up there, but the receiver came and pulled it down.
That was one of those things where Dilger was there, and he wanted it more, and he went up and got it. I would say they got Dilgerized.
That was brilliant from Davis, too. He's getting pulled down on that throw.
Oh, yeah.
The amount of resistance he had. Ansell is going to run it up for the touchdown.
All right, that's just what the doctor ordered right there, getting on the board before the halftime.
Now, do you think we're going to go for 2 here?
I'm kicking. I'm down 18. I'm going to kick the extra point here.
Adventures in kicking?
No, definitely.
Definitely adventures in kicking, right? Gotta love it. Just gotta love kicking at the high school level, right?
We're most likely going to go for 2. 'Cause we got the
Oh, yep.
play from Rudd.
You are correct.
Well, if you go for, well, yeah, I guess if you go for 2, you can
Might
get
as
to
well
16.
at this point.
You can get to 16 and kick a field goal to
It's going to be a
delay the game.
Yeah.
Timeout. Turks.
No, they
Relay a game off the Turk.
well, hopefully they didn't call the timeout. And so now it's at the 7 instead of the 2.
Lots of people moving around out there.
Davis gets it to Dilger. It's going to be picked off.
Intercepted.
It's going to be picked off.
Yep,
Play
can't
will
advance.
halt, though, because they
Yeah.
can't return it.
Can't
but
advance. Yep. So,
score's going to remain 18-6. Foster with the lead so far. It's going to be 1:16 left in this
It's too
first half of
much
play.
time left on the clock.
What's their next sponsor? Jones Family?
You betcha.
Jones Family Orthodontics. At Jones Family Orthodontics, we put our patients first in everything that we do. We aim to continuously learn new orthodontic techniques and technologies, educate our patients, and utilize constructive and respectful communication in order to provide patients with the best possible treatment experience. You can talk about this one. I know you love this one.
what is? Oh, I'm gonna guess here.
Oh, well, no. I'll come to it in a moment.
Oh,
That's a
Ooh.
tease.
It is. That's what you call them in the industry, a tease. Don't you go anywhere.
Don't you go anywhere. I'm going to talk about the yummiest burgers in the Sky
Coming
Valley.
back after the other side of the break. Coach Brian will extol the virtues.
Turks up to kick it off here. Foster and number 4, Cameron Pan, out back.
Kicks away.
Looks like Foster will return it for Foster.
Foster for Foster.
He's still running as he ends up around the 28-yard line. Foster at 1:08 now to try to complete something on this offensive drive.
Can you guess
For the Bulldogs.
what the next bouncer is?
Wow.
Best burgers in the Sky Valley.
Gosh, color me surprised, right?
It's just the best.
There you go.
And the milkshakes are good, and the root beer floats. Oh my gosh, my blood sugar just goes up thinking about it.
So it's safe to say you've eaten there a few times. Just
Yeah,
a few.
just a few.
Hand off over the left side, looking for the sidelines, and drug down. Right close to our vantage point here.
Joey Marshall with the carry. Junior Vargas with the captain for the Turks.
Well, Brian, I want to take this opportunity to congratulate the Los Angeles Dodgers on their World Series victory over the dreaded Yankees of New York City. I'm a Dodgers fan. I've been a Dodgers fan for a long time.
I'm a Dodgers fan.
Even before there was the Mariners, when I was a young boy,
I was
a
a Dodgers fan. I'm a Dodgers fan too, just by the time that I spent down there.
Yeah. So anyway, Dodgers.
I was down there in 88.
Congratulations.
I was down there in '88 when Arnold Hershiser had
Oh.
63 innings, scoreless innings. and
Yep.
They won the World Series. and
Yeah.
Kirk Gibson hit his home run
Oh,
in
I
the first
remember
game.
against Eckersley. I still remember that against the A's. Yep. Hobbling around the bases.
It's going to be stopped. It's going to be
they
third
should
down
call
now.
timeout here. They have a chance to get the ball.
Yeah, they do 3rd and 11.
Yeah, we do take a timeout. Tom Murphy waving his arms out there.
Which, of course, gives us time to talk about our
Next one. And the magic number is... Oh, Sarah Pizza. I've eaten there before.
Oh, I have many, 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 many times. I was excited when they came into the Sky Valley. Anyway. Here's one of my absolute favorites.
Scottish Thistle. That's their new.
It's an organic farm selling raw. They sell raw local honey, beeswax, and bees products. You can say they mind your beeswax.
Interesting.
And located at many local farmers markets. So make sure you guys, if you see them, make sure you know that they're a sponsor of TurkPride.com.
That's a new sponsor. Good to have them aboard.
Well, they've been here. You've been gone, so you didn't know
I've
they
been
were
gone.
there.
I have. I was on a little hiatus there.
It's okay. I take the spring off.
But see some.
45 seconds for Foster here. They're going to try to get a first down. They're going to throw it
slinging
deep. He's going to catch it around the 45-yard line.
Out
That's
of bounds.
number 4, Cameron Pan.
Pass to Victoria is complete to Cameron Pan.
Why do I have a feeling a deep pass to number 2 is upcoming here very soon?
Well,
Ryan?
seven can get him too, guys.
Yeah.
And he's pretty athletic.
I think Foster's trying to get one more on the board here before halftime.
Remember what I said? Well, he left way too much time on the board when we scored.
Yeah, they're not satisfied just to kneel down and let this clock run out. They're trying to get in the 6 points on the
We
board.
had a chance to get the ball back, but they're going to him.
Yeah, number 2's wide.
Now they're in a
left.
cover 4. That's right. Go up and press.
Hands it off the
the other side.
Hands it off to Marshall in the reverse.
Now they're going to call a timeout.
32 seconds remaining. Ball's now at the 45-yard line. No, they're going to reset that.
Yeah, any second now you
39
should
yards.
expect Avery Foster to get one up.
Well, established in 1954, Evergreen Speedway has a rich history in racing, family-friendly environment, hosts over 130 events annually, attracts 270,000 fans each year, home to experiences from motorsports to concerts to rodeos to festivals. Covered grandstand seating up to 7,500, fans rain or shine. The only NASCAR track in the Pacific Northwest.
Okay, 32 seconds left, Brian.
They're back in that cover 4 now. Cover 4 is 2 corners, 2 safeties. Each of you.
Screen pass, but it's going to be some procedure call here.
Yeah. Well, they're going to need to put a man on number 3.
They're either going to try to throw it deep or throw a screen pass, maybe even a check down.
They have 30 seconds left on the clock. You throw the screen pass here, you get down there, you get a chance to get a couple shots at the end zone.
Are you aware of how many timeouts they have?
I
think maybe
believe they
one
have
or two.
one. I believe they have 1 left, but I could be wrong. It could be 2, but I usually try to keep track.
Foster in pretty decent hands right now. They have a pretty good hand right now.
Oh, we do have some Bulldogs here in the chat room. Well, welcome.
Would you like to apologize to them in advance for anything you may inadvertently say?
For being a homer?
Yeah. No.
Bulldogs,
Okay.
baby.
Now, greetings, fans from Foster. All are welcome here on TurkPride.tv, your home for all things Sultan
But
Athletics.
just have to warn you ahead of time, I am a homer. Matter of fact, let's talk about one of my favorite places to eat, while we're waiting for this to get over. The 2.5 Men Barbecue, it's a mobile food truck often found at the Evergreen Speedway. So you see 2.5 Men Barbecue, make sure you tell them that TurkPride.tv sent you. referees are having some kind of a
Conversation out there.
there's a confab going on.
Yes, there is.
Which gives us a great segue to talk about our next great sponsor.
JRV.
Take it away, Keegan.
JRV Construction, bringing quality and professionalism to all of your concrete needs, specializing in foundations, retaining walls, retention vaults, shop and garage slabs, driveways, patios, sports courts, and walkways. JRV Construction.
All right, we've got it all worked out. Looks like they're going to bring the ball back.
Back to almost midfield. About 47-yard line.
They're going to do that screen pass. They're going to run the same exact play.
Be a shovel.
Oh, they can try
Trying to look for the pass.
Halfback pass. But,
Gets it over to number 6.
and
He's going to step out of bounds.
short of the first down there, but he stops the clock
Well,
with 24.
That wasn't the play I thought they were running, but that's the play they were going to run.
It looked like that was almost a check down, that they wanted to go deep with that ball, but it just wasn't there, and they got the check down receiver and got a short gain. Third down and about 4 at the 39-yard line. 24 seconds remaining. There's been a lot of penalties and official conversations during this game.
Well, when you get to the playoffs, these guys, these officials, some of them have never worked with each other before.
Playoffs?
They get rated throughout the year, and then they come out, and then they get to go to the playoffs, and they're going to do it the other way.
Yeah, they go this way.
No, he's just going to take off.
And he's out
Trying
of
to get out of bounds.
And he is going
He's gonna get the first down.
I think he'll get the first down on that and give him a chance to go deep.
18 seconds remaining.
Joey Marshall pushed out of bounds
So
by
this is kind of a problem is that if you hang back and they throw the ball in the middle, then you've got everybody has to be able to converge on the quick guy. There's enough time on the clock that if you go, it's fourth down. They're going to say it's fourth down.
Oh, fourth and about a little less than a yard.
They only do have a little bit.
So they got to pick
left
up
to
the
go.
first down
Well,
here.
they're going to just give them the first down here because of the time.
Right. Let the clock run. They have to burn a timeout.
The blitz is coming, though.
Oh, got him. All right, turns the ball over. We got a penalty.
Yeah, it's going to be a face mask.
Yeah.
Absolutely the right penalty there, which is too bad, which gives them a free 15 yards and a first down.
And it used just 5 seconds on the clock.
13 seconds to work with for the Foster Bulldogs.
Face mask is called on the field on the Turks.
Well, which one's more hype right now, the Bulldogs sideline or the Sultan Turk student section right now? It's a bit arguable.
There's no argument. We know.
No argument.
Yeah, I saw it, and I was wondering if they were going to call it or not, if they'd seen it too. I used to referee high school football, and it's not one of my favorite things to do.
Move the chains. First down. All right, so 13 seconds. First and 10 at the 35 for the Bulldogs.
It appears that it's first down for Foster.
I think the Bulldogs are going to take a couple of shots deep here, Brian, would be my thought.
Absolutely. And now you're dealing with, there's 13 seconds
They got a
left.
chance for two plays, basically.
Yeah, and I think they still have a timeout in their pocket, too. So you can go to the middle if you want.
They're going to the number 2 at the top.
Now they're going to use one of their time. Oh, they ran the clock. Why would you start the clock on a penalty like that?
Yeah, all right, well, they had to use the clock, or use it so the clock didn't expire here, so they're going to get one play now.
Because they didn't get the first down on it is the only thing I can think of. I don't understand the rule on that. I thought if it was a... So...
Well, it's not for us to decide.
Oh, I'm okay with it.
You're okay?
I'm okay with it. I just don't understand. I thought the clock would start on the snap.
I'm so confused.
Well, that's because you're back.
I'm back. I know. I'm totally confused. You know, though, I've been gone for a long time, but some things just have not changed, though. You know, it just really hasn't.
No, you still give me a hard time.
But Keegan's here to be your straight man, though. You know, he's doing a great job. He's the straight man. You don't need me no more. He's got it handled here. He's got a great voice, too.
Thank you.
Yeah, I really do.
Keegan's very, very talented. And he likes to put me in my place, too. It's a lot of fun.
Keegan...
I live for it.
By all means, continue, young man. Somebody's got to keep you in line.
I live for it.
All right, here we go. Last chance, last dance.
They're going to throw deep.
It's hanging up there forever. He's
going to catch
it, but they tackle him, and the clock expires. A halftime. Turks trailing 18-6. Is there any flags out there? No. I don't see any yellow laundry out in the field, do I?
That's what I'm looking for.
Looks like he's
Just don't
struggling a bit.
Yeah, he's limping a little bit. And that's going to do it for the halftime. Yeah, he's definitely got a noticeable limp there. So he'll get some treatment at halftime and come back and so thoughts on the first half there, Coach Brian. What are you thinking? Deep sigh.
Even though the Turks are on the wrong side of the scoreboard, I think the Bulldogs are playing really spirited, and you just can't survive turnovers, and we just got to do better. If you look at the scores and the way Foster scored, it's going to be a tough road in the second half.
Yeah, very.
And the adjustments that are, do you have something in your tool bag as the Turks to be able to run with the athleticism and the execution that the Foster Bulldogs have been doing in the first half? I think they do. I think that football is a game of momentum. But I'm not going to place a bet in Vegas for the Turks to come back and win. Mm-hmm. And I hate to say that.
No, I think you're right that the Turks, I should say the Bulldogs, have shown themselves to be very explosive both in the run and the pass. So it makes it difficult to make those adjustments because you really can't say, okay, we need to, tighten up our pass defense or we need to tighten up our run defense. It's both.
Well,
because they've been able to do a lot of what they wanted to do with not a lot of resistance. They've been able to move the ball pretty much as they have liked, other than maybe one good stand here by the Turks.
Well, you look at time of possession.
Oh, that first drive was just ate up tons of time in the first quarter.
You look at time of possession. You look at they've outgained us 3 or 4 to 1. Other than the one drive where we went down and scored, that was the only the main positive that the Turks had for the first half.
And that was good. Like I said, we got to think about the positive. That does give them some momentum. Give us some momentum to get the ball back in the third quarter.
Now that I've painted this doom and gloom picture for everybody, let me
Debbie Downer.
Come on. I am always hashtag Turks first.
You have to put up with it. You have to put up with this. Okay.
So let me tell you.
I just remembered now how much I haven't had to put up with sport. Keegan's been able to take over for me, and I appreciate that.
He just puts mute on my mic, and it lets the game go. So the Turks get the ball to start the second half.
Correct.
They go down and score. They hold them 3 and out, or they hold them. They get the ball back. They go down and score again. We're tied or we're ahead. But going into the fourth quarter, we could have a close game.
And then if we score more points than them, we win, right? Is that how it works? All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dan Bowler, everybody.
All right, let's give everybody a break.
And we're going to give you guys a break there.
Use the restroom, get a snack, get a beverage refill, and be back for the second half.
And welcome thanks for being a part of our Friday night here on TurkPride.tv. And we're going to take a break, and I'm going to pretend that I don't like being on the air. And then we'll come back here and we'll bring you the second half. So,
all right, see you in a bit.
bye.
Turk fans, we have some postseason games for Sultan coming up next week. On Monday night at 5 o'clock, our Lady Turks are going to be playing at Chiefs Health in a first round District 2 playoff game. That is our Lady Turk soccer team. On Thursday, the Lady Turk volleyball team will be playing at Foster High School. Foster is hosting the District 2 tournament. We're not sure who we're going to be playing in. That's going to be determined on Wednesday night. But the Turks will be playing at Foster High School on Thursday. The time and the opponent to be determined.
And we're back.
Hey, everybody. Oh, there's 44 of you out there now.
Hopefully you're able to use the restroom, get something to eat, something to drink, and settle into your favorite easy chair for a second half of football here on TurkPride.tv, your home for all things Sultan Athletics.
Hey, did you know that located inside of JV Fitness is Luna Sparkle's Teeth Whitening?
I did not know that. You guys have got all kinds of cool new sponsors this year.
We do. We got all these great sponsors out here, and I just wanted to give them a shout out before our next Windmill Espresso kickoff coming up.
There we go. And they are lined up, and boy, it's the second half ready to get underway here on a cold and damp night here, November night.
Yeah. How long has it been since Sultan has hosted a playoff game? A while.
A
long time.
A while. I
want to say since maybe 18?
Or even longer.
18,
it'd be interesting. Mr. Sifferman would be the person that would know the answer to that question. But you got a little squib kick here. And it skips
go out
and
of bounds.
skips and goes out of bounds. It's about the 29-yard line. All right, so teams are going to line up. So Sunday, the Seahawks that are kind of, that Buffalo game was just really ugly. Did you watch that game, Brian?
Unfortunately.
It was just ugly. That was one of the ugliest pro football games I've seen in a long, long time. So they've got the Rams coming in. The Rams are kind of on a roll. Seahawks are struggling, so it'll be interesting to see how that goes on. Sunday it's turned into a big game and a very tight NFC West standings there.
And it's not going to get anywhere.
Yeah, that basically back to about the line of scrimmage. Yeah, so the NFC West, like I said, very tight right now. Top team, nobody better than 4-4 going into that. And the Seahawks, if the Seahawks were to lose for the Rams, they would in 2 weeks go from first place to fourth place in a very tight NFC West.
Yeah, it's
Anyway, but back to our action here. Turks trailing 18-6 here as we begin the third quarter.
Runs up the middle with Ansel.
Yeah, bodies flying all over the place out there.
Yeah, the sideline is just really getting it going here.
I think that sideline is centered around 63. I think he's the hype man.
He's the hype guy. Well,
there's a new one now in town.
Well, you remember that famous line from the movie, if you can't be an athlete, be an athletic supporter, right? So,
Dan Baller, everybody.
Turks line up on 3rd and 8 now. Ansel's in motion. Dave's going to drop back the pass. Gives it to Ansel. Ansel stiff arms into the ground. He's going to be short of the first down,
It's going to be short, but I think I'm going for it here. I'm not punting.
I think to make a statement, definitely go for it.
You can't come out of the halftime and go 3 and out.
Yeah, exactly.
You just can't.
No, they're going to send the punt team on.
Venture's been punting.
I'm not sure if I agree with that call, but
No, there's a reason that they're down there coaching and I'm up here. So.
Yeah, I think the only thing I can think of is Coach Red. I mean, this game is still very winnable game. I mean, you're only 2 scores down.
Yeah, you don't make it. You put yourself in a really big hole.
But it gives them a short field, and that's not what they want to have happen to start the third quarter here. So, nice kick.
Very high punt. Very high and long.
Oh, great roll, but it's gonna
land around the 5.
Woo-hoo, nice job.
Brilliant effort from Junior.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Can't draw it up any better than that. So the Bulldogs are going to start.
And while I normally
well
don't,
back.
and so far, I haven't really had much to write home about, but, that's a great punt. And right now, that's my clubhouse leader for our Moss Defender defensive play of the game, even though it's special teams.
Okay. All right.
You just deal with that.
Let me wrap my head around that one. Okay, we'll get back with you.
All at the 5-yard line.
Yeah, they got a long ways. The Bulldogs got a long ways to go here.
They're going to throw the ball here.
Hand it off.
Oh. Oh,
Ooh,
going to hit a
tackled
horse
by
collar.
Junior.
That was close. Yeah, definitely tackled
no-
him really high.
No flag.
There's no flag.
Yep. Okay.
I think he just had him by the jersey there.
Yeah, had him up in the shoulder pads.
It's going to be 2nd and 5 for Foster.
So Brian, you're getting pretty close to wrestling season coming up here. Winter sports just around the corner.
Absolutely. Wrestling and basketball coming up.
And basketball. There you go. You'll be in your happy place. Continuation of your happy place. Wrestling is your real happy place. I know.
It is. It is. And I love doing the basketball and the football, but wrestling is my true love.
Going to run the ball. He's definitely going to get the first down, along with a few more. Maybe just the first down.
Stumbling, fumbling, bumbling.
Boy.
How many viewers have stuck with us here, Brian?
For a playoff game.
Playoffs?
It's 52 has been about the most we've had.
That's all right. We appreciate each and every one of you.
I think we had 130 at the Granite game.
Yeah.
That's pretty reasonable, though. Granite does know about the service we provide.
Well, and when South Whitby comes over here, for wrestling last year, they called and they asked us if we were going to be doing the game because their families wanted to know if they could watch.
Yeah.
And
avoid that ferry traffic and that trip.
Good run right now. Wow.
Stay on his feet.
That was very impressive. Get 5 yards.
Yeah.
As he ran 5 yards back practically.
Yep.
Now, Brian, did you go over and get some unlimited food and beverage at halftime?
No.
That's part of your contract, though, right?
No, I don't get free food.
Oh, I thought that an unlimited tab was part of your part of your rider on your contract.
I don't even think they know who I am.
Wow, that's not possible. No.
I pay for it like everybody else.
2 and 7 now for Foster.
I do like a hot dog occasionally, especially a Turk dog.
Gives it off to, I'm sorry, guys, I can't see right now. He's still going, though. That's number 25. That's Christian Cadogan.
Yeah,
where they're at right now, the vantage point's difficult.
Well, we have a Bulldog fan for Giovanni Alba out there, Selena B. Welcome to the broadcast.
Yes, welcome.
Glad you could be there to watch your team play. Not going our way. Going your way right now, but we'll see what happens.
All are welcome here, though.
Yeah,
all are welcome.
Drops back the pass. Got a few going deep there. It's intercepted by Junior Vargas. He's going down the sideline. Touchdown!
That's the spark you needed right there.
That was brilliant from Junior to intercept that ball.
Yeah, nice play.
That is a Moss Defender defensive play of the game.
I think that one is definitely the leader right now for certain. So, yeah, that's the spark the Turks really needed to get right back in this game at 12-18 with the PAT upcoming. So, Vargas with an excellent interception, pick 6, get the Turks right back in this game.
Well, I honestly say I didn't predict a turnover, but we'll take it.
All right, now we're going to have adventures in kicking.
Yeah, you're going to try to make it into a 5-point game.
Yeah. And
Drills
it's
it.
Good.
Well, that'd have been good from 40.
Nice kick there. So the Turks right back in this game, trailing by 5 here with 7.5 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
You know, have I told you about one of our new sponsors here this year?
You guys are just getting some A-rate sponsors going. I'm
Well,
impressed.
Dave and Buster's is one of our few sponsors for our TurkPride.tv Player of the Game, and the Player of the Game gets a $100 gift card to Dave and Buster's in Linwood. So,
wow, that is awesome.
Keegan and I were spending a lot of money the last home game because we gave it to 2 people.
Dang.
Dave Moon allowed us.
And I was trying to give it to all the I was trying to give it to all the seniors, but it didn't go out.
Oh, okay.
That way.
I
But Dave and Buster's in Linwood.
I thought you were saying that you and Keegan maybe went to Dave and Buster's, right? But you wouldn't.
No, we took the gifts. Yeah, we took the gifts.
We just
right.
pocketed the gift cards and went, right?
We told them we were nominating 4 people and only gave it to
Yeah.
2.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's how that worked.
Those 2 are ourselves. Yeah, brilliant.
Now, Keegan wouldn't have a hard time selling the fact that he was a player on the team. Brian, I think you might have had a little bit harder time, though, saying that you were a member of the current Turks team. That would have been a harder sell.
I think so. Yeah. It might be due with the fact that I'm bald and I have gray hair and great
You're ready to kick it off. Launches up in the air. Foster with the return. Jukes out 1.
Foster for Foster.
He's up the middle.
Oh, he's
breaks
still on his
loose.
feet. Oh, my
And he
God.
breaks loose.
Oh, my
He's
goodness.
still going.
He's still going. Wow.
He's tracked down by Junior.
It goes into Turk territory.
Should have been down twice. Broke 2 tackles there and kept going. Great individual effort by that young man past the midfield stripe.
How much you want to bet they don't throw the ball much anymore?
Spotted about the 50-yard line.
Well, I mean, it's a tight game.
Yeah.
It's a tight
Well,
game. Foster's gotta be feeling, hey, we really thought we had things kind of in hand here and we're kind of on cruise control, but the Turks have definitely roared right back into this.
Well, I gave you guys hope. I gave you hope at halftime. That's the kind of momentum thing that can turn a game, but we'll see. Oh, a direct snap to him again.
Wildcat there.
Marshall. He's still running. He's going to run out the sideline.
Second down.
That's one of my favorite things about having all these different teams come in. You get to see some really, really talented players come through here.
Yep.
Marshall with the carry. Put that about after about a 3-yard gain.
And it's a playoff game, and 2 teams are pretty evenly matched. And things are evening out a little bit.
Getting more exciting, too, with the pick 6.
Yeah.
That always
Yeah, they
helps.
definitely get you. Like I said, you're just right back in this game now.
They're going to throw this play.
Oh, handoff, left
Running
side.
with Marshall. Marshall's still on his feet. He's going to get the first down, I believe.
Yeah, very close.
Yeah, he will end up with it.
Yep. Right in front of our vantage point here. First down, moves the sticks. 7 minutes remaining in the third. Turks trailing by 5. But I think if you're the Turks, you got to feel pretty good about where you're at right now. They just got to get the ball back. They've got to not let them score here.
The big kickoff return that kind of sucks some of your momentum away. You got to try to get them to make it. You have a penalty or a mistake here, but they're going to run the ball here, and they're going to run. Yep, the
And
short
give it
side
to
on
the
it.
other Marshall Anthony.
Oh,
He gets hit.
that was close to a late hit there. Really close, but
It's going to end up with no gain. 2nd and 10 now for the Foster Bulldogs.
I believe that was Donje.
Danye. Done yet. DJ.
Yeah, DJ on the.
Drops back to pass. He's going to throw deep to Foster.
number 2. Oh, that's going to be pass interference. That's going to be pass interference on the Turks. Yeah, that's going to be on number 8.
I don't necessarily agree with the call on that because
I think Foster forced that contact almost.
he did.
I
and
think that was
And I would have been, and I know I'm a homer, but I would have been picking because he.
I think he initiated the contact.
Yeah, he did, and so that's why I
I could
Turks
understand the point of the perspective of the referee though, where he's at, because obviously I think it's going to look like a PI from his POV, but from my POV, from our POV, it wasn't a PI in my eyes.
The flag was from behind. But again, when you saw that flag, you knew what it was going to be because
I didn't think it was going to go any way than the way that it went. We are in Sultan.
Yes, we are. All right. Well, anyway.
Did I say that out loud?
You did. Hand off over the right side, number 25.
Christian.
And plunging forward.
It's feeling that.
Quiet time to attack for the Turks.
Yeah, that's and if he had just been able to turn his head just a little bit
more and played the ball,
it might have been offensive pass interference.
And he really was playing the player. He did not really look back for the ball. So again, it's been a tough night. It's a tough assignment covering number 2. I mean, he's a very athletic, very talented young man, and it's been a long evening for number 8 on the Turks.
He's done very well, though. I've been impressed with him.
Yeah, no, like I said, he drew a really tough assignment tonight.
Christian again. He's going to be stopped around the line of scrimmage. It's going to be third down for Foster now.
Well, let's see if the Turks can stiffen here and hold.
Well, we've got to hold for 2 more plays.
Tim Dilger. Correction, that's Ben.
We have them. We have some Marshall fans in here. Only they're in here as a monkey.
Soria, screen pass to Joey Marshall. He's going to run outside. Wyatt Simon trying to get to him. He leaps for the first down.
Yeah, he did. Nice effort there at the end.
I think he's going to be marked out of bounds, though, before he could get there. It's going to be 4th down now.
Yep.
4 down territory.
No, obviously, I think Foster will definitely go for it.
Yeah, it looked like he was actually closer to the marker than he was. I mean, the spot was pretty a good spot for the Turks because he's got a good full yard.
Would you say the ref was spot on?
Yes, I would. Now, Brian, I know how much you and the Snohomish County Officials Association had your.
Oh, they jumped.
They got him.
It wasn't just one; it was all.
Yeah,
it was almost all.
Yep, everybody was anxious to. So that made getting that first down very easy, right? Didn't even have to run a play. It's going to be first.
Well, if the Marshall boys are watching this on demand later, we're impressed. You guys, win or lose, that we're impressed.
All right, right at the 5-minute mark now. Bulldogs continuing to move the ball. Oh, nice play. Oh. Ball's dead.
Well, I didn't see anything dirty or wrong.
Nope, there wasn't. This referee was blowing the whistle, just dead play, trying to make sure nobody gets hurt.
Anthony Marshall with the carry for the Bulldogs, wrapped up for a
Great play from the Turks, though.
Yep.
Well, the way they've been throwing, and I realized they did throw a pick earlier. I'm sorry about that. The guy whose name was Monkey said his younger son went in and changed his profile on him. I'm like, okay, I'll just say who you are here.
2nd and 14 from the 15. So they can get a first down without getting a touchdown.
on the pass.
I think they got the first down.
I don't think so. No, he didn't.
Nope.
Oh,
It's only about 1 yard gain, honest. I think only about a 1 yard gain. It's going to be 3rd and goal now. They're about 14 yards away.
Yeah. 3rd and 14.
yards.
Yeah, 3rd and 14 from the 15.
It's the first down at the 1.
Yes, they can make
wow.
a first down without scoring. Yeah, they can get a first down without getting a touchdown. So.
They're getting close to being.
Delay of game, yeah.
Yeah. See what
They got
That's
to
a
snap
lot
it
of movement.
quickly. It could be a
Lot of
timeout
hurry.
as well. They get it off. Soria drops back and throws. Great.
defense.
Great
The
defense from
defense was
White
good
there.
because it was 4th down, and all he had to do was just, instead of trying to catch it, I mean,
Great to adjust too. They were running all around, trying to find out what formation they're
well,
in.
it's 4th down now.
4th, yeah, that was 3rd. 4th, still 4th and 14 from the 15.
Well, they're probably going to throw it up at the end zone on this because to get a first down,
Yeah, they're just going to throw it for the end zone
Yeah.
here. There's touchdown, first down are pretty much one and the same thing here. So I would imagine we're going to see something to the corner of the end zone. Trips right, so probably upper right-hand corner of the end zone. Far end of the corner of the end zone is where we're going to see
That's
it go.
what they're gonna do.
Nice pressure.
It's gonna be a fumble.
Fumble, but that'll turn the ball over anyway, so it doesn't really, it's kind of academic.
They're still up though.
wherever he went down at.
Yep.
But
All right. Turk's going to get the ball turned over on downs as it is, but a little.
who was on that sack?
That was, yeah, good pressure right up the middle by
It
the
was
That was
Turks.
a lot of them.
Well, they forced him into a passing situation. It's the first time they've ever really been. I mean, maybe a couple of times in the game.
I believe that was DJ on the sack.
Yeah, he's
First down.
never called his name before.
Yeah, nice pressure by
I'm
the
Yeah, it
excited.
was great. It was from him, DJ, and then he forced the fumble. Then I believe
So Turks bend but do not break, hold, keep the Bulldogs out of the end zone and get the ball back. So
They could be ahead going into the 4th quarter. And
that's a possibility. Of course, we're 80
what do you think the
yards
strategy-
away.
What do you
at
think the
this point.
strategy should be here?
well, I'm going to still run. I'm still going to try to run the ball.
A lot of time.
Oh, great moves there. Gets a good amount of yards. That's about it's going to be probably around 6 or 7.
Well, yeah, and who
That was
else?
Swamp.
Schwamberg, of course.
Hunter Swanberg with the carry for the Turks.
Or Hunter Ansel. It was Hunter Ansel on that.
I think that was Swamberg, no?
Was that Hunter? It was Ansel. I think
The,
it was
the spin move looks Swamberg.
It did
no,
look
because
like
he's
it.
out there right now.
Oh, okay. It was Swanberg then, and you know how much I like watching him run north and south.
I think this ball's going to go to Tim Dilger. No, it's going to go back to Swamberg. He gets no gain on that, although
Yeah,
3rd
he
and 4.
Swarmed pretty quickly on the left side there. Big play here for the Turks. And, like I said, they've gotten some momentum. They need to keep things going, get a drive sustained.
I'm doing play action and then
Brings up third down.
I'm doing play action and getting the ball to Junior on going
MJ
around.
Westerlund shouted out Jaden Westerlund, number 20. So thank you for tuning in. And, yeah, welcome to the Sultan broadcast. We're going to run it with Swamberg again. He's going to be short of the first down.
Short by
But,
about a half a yard.
but I don't think you should. Should they punt for it?
Oh, boy.
It's a tough decision where
It's
they're
decision
at.
time here.
Brings up fourth and
We'll see what they do.
They're going to go for it.
All right. Ooh, big play.
They're going to get in a new ball, though.
There's a big play right here. You got to convert. You can't give the ball back on this short of a field.
Oh, they're just going to sneak it.
Going to go for the jumbo sneak here.
And they're definitely going to get it.
Yep, they got it.
And they got a few more with it.
That was the tush
That was a
push.
smart
Yeah,
decision.
the Philly tush push there.
keeper ended up
I hadn't seen that at the high school level yet.
Uh-oh, number 5 is a bit hurt.
All right.
He needs to get down if he wants to. Oh, it's like a war movie now.
And number 5 limps off. He's got a cramp, it looks like. That's what he's got going on.
No, yeah, you're right.
1st and 10.
Hands it off back to Swanberg. He's making some good gains.
Yeah, it was
Not bad.
just
4
2 or
yards,
3
3
yards, 2 or 3 yards on that.
Yeah,
But, you know,
It's nothing fancy. I mean, it's
remember what I told
dive
you?
right,
Remember
dive
what I
left.
told you about the fourth quarter and not the substitutions. I mean, the Turks are tired too, though.
I don't expect much from Swanberg to get like a 20-yard game, but you always know he's going to get. He's always going to get 3 to 5, and it's going to be reliable.
Yeah, he's
very
reliable. He's north-south, and he has that quick spin.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things that I really like about him.
Oh,
Fumbles the ball. Just get on it.
Yep,
Get on
yep,
it.
yep.
It's going to go back to 3 and 10.
Back to the original line of scrimmage there. So 3rd and 10 for the Turks, as the third quarter is just about ready to expire.
You're going to have to throw the ball here, and it's, they're in definite. He's calling a blitz. They're going to blitz here. So, where's Junior? Is he going to go in motion? If he goes in motion, he probably gets the ball here.
You could let the play expire, though, but I don't think they're going to do that. They're going to drop back, roll out, get to the Dilger. That's Tim to be exact.
Yeah, it's going to be about. It's going to be about 4th
Well,
and
they'll
5.
have they'll have
4th and 5.
You're definitely kicking it.
Yeah, I think you should definitely punt it.
4th and 5 as we make our way now to the fourth quarter with the Turks trailing by 5, 18 to 13. See some more fine sponsors there, Brian, you going to recognize?
Take it away, Keegan.
Oh, Coastal Community? At Coastal, we probably know the neighborhood you live in. Okay. And as well as you do. We frequently frequent your business and support our community in every way we can. As a banking partner, we get you. Visit coastalbank.com to find a coastal banker near you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
So we made it all the way through the sponsors, and we're only in the fourth quarter.
Wow, good job.
And we have our Moss Defender defensive play of the game, which was a pick 6.
Pick 6, yep.
And now we have to start thinking about
TurkPride.tv player of the game,
Player
right?
of the game.
You guys still do that, right?
Well, right now my clubhouse leader is Junior, just by virtue of the fact of his pick 6. But
So someone can be the defensive player of the game and player of the game both?
well, you're not the defensive player; it's the defensive play of the game.
Oh, defensive play of the. Okay, I'm sorry, my mistake.
When I make stuff up,
Okay.
I want you to know in your head what I'm making up.
Sorry, I didn't mean to inject, logic and common sense into your soliloquy
Well,
there.
we're going into the fourth quarter here. Here we go.
Hang on to your hats. Oh, there's adventures in punting. Oh,
It's going to be a shorter punt this time
really
from Junior.
short. And it kind of takes.
Lands at the 44.
Yep.
Well, you should have just gone for it if you only going
So
to
they're
kick it
gonna
that
get-
far.
Bulldogs are going to get excellent field position here to start this drive as we begin the fourth quarter, and they lead the hometown Turks by 5.
I liked that Philly tush push. That was good. They got
Yeah, that was
they got
good.
3 yards on that. That was good. We're here in the fourth quarter, and it. Yeah, well, we'll talk about that in a minute. I wonder what they're going to do. They're probably going to run the ball.
They're going to go to
yeah.
Joey Marshall.
Yep, direct snap.
Joey Marshall still continuing to run.
Oh,
It's going to
that's
be
a horse collar there.
possibly a horse collar
Yeah,
and a
let's-
different flag as well.
Yeah, he got him for the back of his
I
He
think
did.
it's two
shoulder
different.
pads.
Yeah, but there's going to be 2 different penalties on the play.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Probably offsetting.
For a loss. Play on the play.
See what they call here. Holding.
Indication is holding against
And then they're going to call the horse collar. Offsetting plays, replay the down. So go ahead and back them up 10 yards for the holding, and then make them go 15 yards. And what are they going to do here? It puts the ball right back where it goes.
Yep.
Because it's offsetting penalties.
Back, forward, backwards.
We have offsetting penalties. Holding on Foster, horse collar on the Turks. We'll do that one over.
Where's the horse collar? I believe the horse collar was there.
Yeah, it was the
They
one
called it.
They
on
called
this
it
side. Yep, they did.
DP Diver. 1.
Yeah, from our vantage point, that was pretty easy to call. We had a really good vantage point on that part of the play.
Soria drops back throw to Foster again. He's going to catch it, and Torson's going to bring him down.
Nice
And
play.
the Foster.
Boy, he just slings it up there, and Foster just kind of runs underneath it and goes up and gets it.
The Avery Foster domination returns.
He's just really been very impressive.
Shout out to number 63 on the defense for Foster in the chat.
Well, I've lost my chat room, guys. Oh, there it comes.
Oh, bad snap. And he just falls on it. Quarterback falls on it.
Soria falls on the loose ball.
So, there was a horse collar, and they also had a hold. So
They offset each other.
And then, of course, the next play.
Big gain down the left side. Loss of 7 on the play. 2nd and 7 from the 28-yard line.
He's going to run it with Christian.
Oh, he's
Christian's
got some room.
still going. I know. He's going to go all the way.
Bounced
This is gonna be touchdown,
bounced off
Foster.
a tackle. Yeah, bounced off a tackle, and then he
Touchdown,
was
Foster.
all the way.
Again.
Turks had a chance to get him, and they just couldn't wrap him up. He bounced off and made his way in for the 6.
It is now going to be back to a 2-score game. Foster with the lead.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, the Turks really had some momentum. They were really closing, and then Foster now gets a quick score, and the momentum swings right back to the Bulldogs. Two-point conversion. No.
Trips up.
Nope.
It's going to be 24-13 now. Just an 11-point game.
Well, when you get into the fourth quarter, Keegan, the time you spend lifting weights is a big part of what happens for a successful football program. And it's a good thing we have JV Fitness here in Sultan.
Did you know they had 24-hour access? 24/7? They run?
I'm not known for lifting weights, but if I did, I would go to JV Fitness.
Well, they also have yoga, the teeth whitening. Can't forget about the teeth whitening.
Don't forget about Luna Sparkles, yeah.
Brian, now I have seen you lift a quarter pound at a time many times in my life. Okay? I've seen you lift a quarter pounder many times. Don't say that you don't lift weights.
Well, yeah. If you eat 4 of them, that's a pound. Windmill Espresso coming up. Windmill Espresso.
Kickoff.
coming up.
Startup Event Center as well, too.
Back to return the kick for the Turks.
You guys have got some, like I said, some great sponsors here. Good to see new sponsors coming online with us here at TurkPride.tv.
You can't miss Windmill Espresso. They're on the east end of town, inside a big windmill.
Yeah, you probably You're definitely going to
Yeah,
see it.
it's kind of hard to miss.
It's eye-grabbing. 10:27 left in the fourth quarter. Kickoff ready to begin.
And it's on the ground. They're going to squib it again.
Oh, squibber.
Could also be just
It's a little
onside.
little skipper. There we
Better
go.
get on it.
Yeah. Oh, that was close.
That was close.
Yeah, it was able to recover. So, Brian, is it you're working hard to get all these new sponsors because you're up for renegotiation on your contract? Is that what it is?
Actually,
We need to pay for your big contract renewal.
You never know what's going to happen in Coach Brian's life. You never know what. I work for a big airplane manufacturer.
Yes, I know.
And I'm one of those employees that's not on strike.
Oh, I see. You're the. So you're not having to be out in the rain and carrying signs on a stick. Okay.
They tell us all about how they're going to lay 35% of my work area off.
Yeah, that's scary. That is.
Davis.
Get up there! Oh, get up!
It's going to be a flag in the backfield, although it could be a late hit.
Well, a flag in the backfield right there is either roughing the passer or
It will be a holding.
It'll be a hold.
Holding.
against Sultan.
Offense.
Whenever I see holding like that, it just is not good. But we do have our Moss Defender defensive play of the game right now, and that is a pick six return for a touchdown.
Yes.
From Julio Vargas.
Very deserving thus far. I think that's by far the defensive play of the game. They're going to step this one off against the Turks and move them back.
It's the play of the game for the Turks.
Yes, that is true. That is true.
Now they're going to have to, if they're going to be running, they're going to have to just run up to the line and run the next play.
Yeah, the clock is going to start to become a factor, Brian, with 10 minutes
and
to
having
go.
the quarterback run over and get the play every play. I'm not a big fan of having the quarterback run over and get the play.
It eats up a lot of time. And like I said, they're now sub 10 minutes to go, and they're trailing by 2 scores. So time is going to become a factor here.
But then again, they're down there. I'm up here. Hashtag Turks first.
Yeah.
If I wanted to be a football coach, I
play
would have applied for the job.
This possibly will go through Dilger. Drops back. Dilger over the middle.
Nice play.
Nice. He's still going to be running.
Oh, the ball popped loose?
No, he was down.
Oh, no, they say the Bulldogs got it. Wow.
Ball popped out, recovered by Boston.
That is
Hard to see from our vantage point because the ball popped out on the far side.
I thought I had
us.
a great vantage point.
Did you?
Hashtag Turks first. But I see it through Turk colored glasses.
Turk colored glass. That's a term I haven't heard you use before.
You have never heard me use that term?
No.
Keegan heard me say it last year.
Did you? That's good. That's a good one. All right. Well, that's a disappointing turn of events there. 9:21 remaining in the fourth.
Up 2 scores, they have no reason at all to throw the
just
ball
start
right now.
grinding out the
You're
clock
going to have
here.
to try to strip that ball out, which means more arm tackles.
He's still going to be running. Foster has all the momentum right now.
One thing I will say, Foster does a nice job of blocking downfield. The running back had 2 lead blockers still 10 yards down the field. I do see a flag on the play, but I've been impressed. They do a nice job with their lead blocks.
Where's the flag?
It's right there, so I'm not sure
It
exactly
could
what it's for.
possibly be after the play.
Could be personal foul, possibly.
Holding. We'll go back.
Holding, yeah.
I'll take
Could
it.
be 1st and 20.
Oh, the Foster fans are going. They're
going
They
ham.
They are loving it in the chat room. Hey, we're up to 65. Word is spread about the greatness of TurkPride.tv.
All right, they reset the ball. 9:15 remaining here in the fourth. Over the left side. Back to about the original line of scrimmage, looks like. No, not quite.
Gain of about 1.
2nd and 11.
No hurry now.
Yep. Time is definitely not on your side if you're the Turks right now.
Drops back. Foster lands with it again. That's Avery Foster.
He just slings it out there, and Foster just runs underneath it.
Schmoyer tackle.
Wow.
Makes the tackle at about the 31-yard line.
That's impressive.
Yep, he just gets a lot of air underneath it, and Foster just kind of tracks it down like a center fielder out there.
Well, you know, sooner or
looking to fly a ball.
later as a corner, it keeps happening. You're going to have to start looking back a little quicker and step in front of that.
Yeah.
But it's up so high, and his vertical is he goes up and gets the ball before you can get to it.
Yeah, the ball just has a lot of air underneath it, and it really gives the receiver time to position himself.
He's off to the races.
Run. He's off the races. That's going to be.
And he gets
caught him.
stopped.
Just the last moment, thought he had it in the end zone, but catches him at the last moment, 10-yard line.
Good play from Junior there, and a great run from Joey Marshall.
Joey Marshall probably has well over 200 yards.
Yeah.
He's
been a standout for Foster, along with Avery Foster himself, Cameron Pan, and Anthony Marshall, along with the quarterback too, Sebastian.
And I hope you guys tell these guys to. I hope you tell these Bulldog fans out there, just tell them if they watch it, we're impressed.
Yeah, they got a good team.
And he's
close. He's probably down at like
hungry for it.
1 yard line, 2 yard line is where he's going to wind up.
Tackled by a wall of Turks at about the 2 yard line.
Well, as you look back at their schedule, I mean, this team is points for, points against. It's about a 90-point differential. I mean, they've had some big scoring games. They've scored 58 points. I see 65 points. I see 43 points. I see 48 points. I mean, they've put points on the board this season. So I think the Turks even holding them at this point to 24 is a big accomplishment because their offense, as we can see, they've got some talented players out there that are able to put points on the board in bunches and have done so numerous times this season.
And he's not gonna get in.
Nope, short.
It's gonna be third down now.
With carry again.
Number 25, Christian Cadogan, is trying to push in.
Got some school spirit from the Bulldogs in the chat room right now. Good for you guys. Let's go, Turks.
And he's going to run in. That's Christian
touchdown, Bulldogs.
Now 30-13.
So, probably an unknown fact is I was a Bulldog for a year.
Foster?
No, Garfield.
Oh.
I was a Garfield Bulldog for a year.
So you were a Beeve, a Cougar, and a Bulldog.
Yeah, I was.
Wow, you just bounced around the.
I spent my freshman year at Garfield, and then I played for Ballard my sophomore year, and then I went to Bothell for my junior and senior year.
So it was Bothell where you scored the 4 touchdowns in a single game. Is that where that happened, or was that at Ballard?
I think that was in Boys and Girls Club Junior Football for Greenwood Boys Club.
Oh, okay. Sorry,
He's going to sling it over. Number 6 drops it. That was Anthony
confused.
Marshall. Just a 2-point conversion, though, as it's going to be 30-13. Foster with the lead. 5:49 left to go. Now, what do you think the Turks' next offensive possession will look like? What do you think it's going to be full of pass?
You
Just
know,
try to get a-
I think you still well, you're now down by 3 scores.
you got to
right?
score quick and
Yeah, you're
get
gonna
some
have
help.
if you're gonna get back in the game, it's. I'm starting with.
I want to see a run. I want to see a run with Junior possibly. I want to see. Even we have a good team, but I want to see us play through Junior right now.
Yeah. Well,
I want to see
put him in the backfield. They're not going to do that, but I would just
some ideas. Hopefully, we get some yards on this. The most important thing on this kick.
Yeah, we're just under 6 minutes left to go in the game.
And
We got a timeout from Foster, I believe.
Bulldogs, yes. Bulldogs going to talk about it. So how many folks we still have hanging with us here, Brian?
Well, we got 64, and word has spread among our Foster Bulldog fans that they just more of them keep showing up.
They just keep showing up in droves. All right. Well, welcome.
And
All are welcome here on TurkPride.tv, your home for all things Sultan Athletics.
they say thank you for letting us join our chat. Well, you're always welcome. One of the very first basketball games I ever called was Foster came up to play basketball up here. Oh, he actually put it on a tee.
Not giving Junior the ball 20 times a game should be a crime. That's a comment. That's funny. That's Mr. Master John too. That's funny.
It's true.
Yeah, it is true. Ultimately true.
And if you go through my comments throughout the year, you'll hear me say it at least 5 or 6 times a game. That we got to get the he's, and yeah, there's other players too, and you're a team and you need to play, but sometimes you just got to ride your star to victory. But I also wonder how he's feeling physically right now.
I think he's physically feeling fine. Let's see how he does here.
Caught
Runs
it clean.
outside, spin move, gets out of it. He's still going.
Oh, nice run
Gets
back.
a great amount of yards there.
So I do have one thing to share. My Foster moment is back in the day that Foster High School actually used to be in the 1A Nisqually League. And when I was with the Ording Cardinals, we played them in our league, actually, back in the day, in the early 1980s. Foster was 1A in the Nisqually League. Back in the day.
I heard this fact a while ago, but I think Foster High School has the most languages.
Like 35 different languages and
I thought it was
dialects.
way more. I thought it was up to the 60s.
Now Foster is in Tukwila, right?
Correct. They're in part of the
Yeah.
Tukwila School District.
Yeah, and what other schools are down there in there? I know Renton's really close.
Renton High School, Evergreen, is
Evergreen.
near.
Renton and Kent, basically,
But
are
they're
the
in
two
the
that
King,
they're.
but they're in the
Yeah.
King. But they've
Drops back
changed a lot of
Davis.
different leagues.
Gets it a Dilger.
Hey,
Great catch from Dilger.
Yeah, Tukwila School District is kind of an anomaly. They're a relatively small district surrounded by these huge districts.
Surrounded by Renton and
I believe
Highland?
Seattle.
Highland?
Kent and
Is that a school?
Shoreline.
Or Highwire? Is it? What is it?
Highline.
Highline.
Now,
Highline.
how does-
Highline would be on the east, on the
Now,
west side.
What
Kent,
about
Renton.
What about Tyee? Are they part
Ty's
of,
in there, yeah.
Are they in there too?
Ty's in there. Anyway, great catch from Tim Dilger there. Continue rolling it. He's going to sling it to...
Number 12 says, I almost had that.
Going to Dilger again. I like, he's younger. He's a sophomore, right?
Yes.
And now Ben Davis, he's a senior?
Ben Davis?
Or our quarterback.
Ben Dilger? Or, Davis? Braden Davis?
Brendan Davis, yeah.
Junior.
He's a junior. Okay.
Actually, junior. He's a junior. Wait, no. Sophomore, maybe.
Oh, well.
No, he's a sophomore. Okay, he's a sophomore. Official. My last answer. He is a sophomore.
Your final answer.
Davis.
Oh, under pressure.
Yeah, and it's going to be picked off.
pick.
Goes through the hands of Tim. Ends up with number 22 off Foster Bulldogs. That is Marshawn Rosier.
Yeah, just a little too high and went through his hands and gets interception.
Well, that's the double-edged sword when you get forced into passing the ball a lot. I think the thing that put the Turks in the situation they're in was just the turnovers today.
Yeah.
They had a real shot to get back into the game, and unfortunately, it didn't quite go the way they wanted. So I have zero. I don't think they're going to throw the ball. They might,
We'd be lucky if we get like a fumble here, but he's just going to even run even more. Just push that out of bounds.
Do you see the sportsmanship going on over there at the end of that?
Yeah.
I love that. They're both, and I've seen a couple of the Foster's players, just be good sports, and our Turk players would have been pretty good sports that I've seen out there today. So, while the score is not in the Turks' favor, of course I'm always proud of them. And
I'm sorry, by the way, guys. That was Daniel on that. I'm not going to try to pronounce the last name, but that was number 22.
Yeah, well, we got to.
I thought it was number 23. I'm sorry about that, guys.
I was 22. I think it had the interception.
Yeah. So I want to say it was Daniel, number 22.
And we got a flag coming in late.
I don't know. I don't think we're going to like that one very much.
Joey Marshall with the carry up the middle, chase down from behind by Jacob Pettit.
Yeah, you don't toss the ball to the ref like that.
No, it's interesting. This Foster team has got a lot of talented players on the offensive side of the ball, and obviously it depends who they're going to be, who their next opponent is going to be. But they're a very dangerous team. I don't think that I would want to play them because they are very explosive and very difficult to defend in their ability to both run and pass. I mean, they've been very even. They've done an excellent job running the ball, excellent job passing the ball.
Well,
they've got a lot of diversity in their offense.
The passing has been. Sooner or later, you're going to run up against the corners that aren't going to let that happen.
That's true. I mean, they've been big chunks. Yeah, the passing yards have been
that
big
part
plays.
of their game. That part of their game is not sustainable. And as you go on in the playoffs, it's not sustainable, and you're going to have to figure out another way.
Four minutes and 40 seconds remaining.
Oh, wow, they're going to throw.
They're going to throw it
They're
deep.
throw it up
and
again.
Foster, and he's it's going to be a touchdown.
Wow, is that his fourth tonight?
Yeah.
I think that's his fourth touchdown.
Fourth or fifth, and I don't even know.
Yeah, and it's been essentially that go pattern that just thrown up there, and he just was able to run underneath it.
It is going to be 36-13.
Yeah, they've been able to put points up quickly, pretty much all night. They've been able to offensively do, other than just a couple of drives, really what they have wanted to do, running the ball, passing the ball. All right, we're going to go for the...
You know what I'm going to have for lunch tomorrow?
Uh-oh, I see something coming up.
No, you can't do it now.
Oh, sorry.
We're trying to watch the we're trying to watch the show here, man.
Good tackle from Jacob Fettig.
Sorry. I thought we were already on a break. I'm getting tired, everybody. Here. That's where I'm going to go to lunch tomorrow.
Is that okay?
Maria's Mexican food. Where's that located?
It's at the roundabout in Sultan.
Oh, yes,
By the McDonald's, by the Chevron.
The
by
Chevron
the,
over in the parking lot of the Chevron, I believe, yeah.
So Dan, you have got to go there.
We've picked up food one time there and had it at home. Yes, it was very good.
Well, I may or may not have a standing account there.
Oh, really?
No, I'm kidding. But I eat there about once every 2-3 weeks.
Is that what you're hitting up the sponsors now for free food? Is that what you're doing, Brad? Is that part of your MO now? And by running the commercial, I mean, is this like the Heidi game all over again? You know, nobody's out there old enough to remember the Heidi game.
The Heidi game?
You don't remember the Heidi game where it was a championship game, and then all of a sudden the network preempted the end of the game to show the movie Heidi, and they never saw the end of the game. It was called the Heidi game. I think it was. I want to say the Raiders and the Jets, maybe.
Well, people wanted to see their.
They wanted to see the movie in its entirety. They didn't care about the end of the game, right?
Oh, back, yeah.
Samaj Stewart and Julio Vargas back to return for the Turks.
They're actually going to set it up now. Set up the ball.
They did last time, too.
They did?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even notice. Launch it back. It's going to be a touchback.
Nobody was ready for that. So he's been swimming it this whole time, and he could kick it to the end zone?
20-yard line.
I guess so. Why are they not doing the extra point? Are they just trying to be more secure with their win? With their lead?
I guess. All right, Brian, so here is clarification. The Heidi game, or the Heidi Bowl, 1968 American game between the Oakland Raiders and the Jets. Contest held in November, notable for its exciting finish, which Oakland scored 2 touchdowns in the final minute to win the game, 43-32. However, NBC preempted the end of the game to move to the movie Heidi, and so they never saw the last Raiders come back to win the game. So it's called the Heidi game, 1968. There's your little bit of trivia for you tonight.
So my friend in here says that there's over 80 languages.
Oh, 80.
80.
Then I
Wow.
do stand corrected.
Is
Wow, that's amazing.
That is an awesome fact, though. It's going to sling it to Junior.
Oh,
I wish we would have seen more of that from the last few possessions, but
39-yard line.
I guess I'm glad it's happening now. Great play from Junior Vargas, though, and a great pass from Braden Davis.
why did I call him Ben Davis? Because I'm getting tired? Because I'm old?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe it's all
Yeah.
factors.
Yes to both
Maybe
of
it's
it.
just all factors.
Yeah. Yes to both.
Kickett says all of the above. I've only been watching him all year and
Yeah.
saying his name all year.
Keegan, you're learning. You're doing great.
Ben Dilger, Ben.
Keep it up. Don't let him, just keep on him, Keegan. It's, keep him honest.
Davis.
Oh.
It slips through the hands of Junior.
Well, at least it stops the clock.
4:24 left.
Thank you, Mr. Sherman.
What did he say?
Thank you, Mr. Sherman. You're more than welcome to come on and work with us here on TurkPride.tv. He says we're boring because we're talking about the NFL past games.
Ah.
Yeah.
Sorry, James Sherman. Oh, he's going to be sacked. Way to keep the ball, though, from Davis.
Yeah, man. Nice play by 53. 53. Number 53 on that sack.
I don't know why he called us boring commentators. Sorry, James Sherman. Sorry we didn't fill every single one of your desires.
Well, when you get a game that, you're getting here less than 4 minutes to go, that
Well,
is not as close as
we
you would
are
like it to be.
We are homers. I am a homer.
Yeah.
I know that. And
Look.
I tend to get distracted when we get behind.
All right, so 3:35 remaining. Turks looking at 3rd and 20.
Timeout, Turks.
And we got a timeout on the field.
So, Dan,
Yes, sir.
you have been doing, I believe, you have been doing these since 2010, 2009?
I did, no, not that long. I think I've got a 10, been doing it 10 years. Dave seemed to think, according to his math, that I've been doing about 10 years. So.
I believe you started in 2010.
I mean, okay.
Well,
I'll defer to you.
because I didn't do it the first year you did it.
Okay, and you've been doing it since 11?
Yeah, and since 11,
Okay.
since 2011, and the reason I even got started is because it was your son's senior night,
Yes.
and you wanted to be there with your family,
Yes, that's
and I
do
came
recall
and did
that.
the game, and then I got addicted to TurkPride.tv. It's all your fault.
And your wife thanks me for that. See, she gets you out of the house.
I would like to give a little shout out to Giovanni Alba, as a lot of people are giving him shout outs in the chat room. But also, I would like to shout out every Foster, a person from Foster, the Tuckwell area and Foster fan in the chat room right now, because it's very nice having you guys here, showing your support for your team. I think it's been extraordinary Oh, we have a little drama on the field.
Yeah, no, we appreciate, like I said, fans are welcome here on TurkPride.tv, and we try to have fun here. And I tell people a lot of times, if you're looking for hardcore, commentating in football, it's I try to do what we call sports entertainment. We're certainly giving you what's going on here on the field, but we like to interject some fun in the work that we do here.
Thank you, DP Diver 1. I think it's been extraordinary commentating. Thank you. Along from the profile of Monkey. Yes.
That's not his real name. His son hijacked his account.
Yes. But thank you.
Alias Monkey.
Thank you for the support. Yeah. Unlike James Sherman. He's got to critique a high school commentating.
No.
It's a little bit lame there.
James is a long-time Turk.
And it's a high kick. And it takes a Turk roll. Still going, and stops at the 31-yard line.
Ball is down to the 31-yard line. Foster takes over on down.
All right. So, like I said, Brian, you're going to be heading headlong here into winter sports, just right around the corner.
Winter sports,
wrestling,
we got
basketball.
And if you guys, first Saturday in January, all day long wrestling tournament, me on the air for 12 hours. It is a marathon, and it is so much fun.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Bulldogs lining up here. 2:20 remaining in the fourth. Handoff on the right side. Number 25 still on his feet. Drug out of bounds. After a gain of just about 10. Rocked him out right at the yardage marker there. Looks like it's going to move the sticks for a first down. That stops the clock. 2:06 remaining. Yes, I think it's about time to move inside. It's getting cold and wet and nasty out there. It's time to move inside and do some inside sports, basketball, and wrestling here for the next few months.
Well, Keegan, did we get a new basketball coach?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, we just don't. I haven't been able to find it. Dan, do you know if we have a new basketball coach?
I believe I saw.
If there's a basketball player in the chat or watching the stream, can you give it?
I believe there will be a change. I don't know who it. The name doesn't come to mind, but yes, I do believe saw something about that there would be some new faces on the sidelines for the Turks down on the hardwood there this winter.
Sergio Loda with the tackle for the Turks.
Clock is winding down. It's about to hit the 1:10 mark. The 1 minute mark.
Well, I think it's be pretty easy for us to do our TurksPride.tv player of the game right now. And what do you think, Dan?
Oh, it's Teo. Teo is the not the Turk Pride player of the game, but he is the new boys basketball coach from
it's
John Hubbard.
Teo Van Den Ecker.
Thank you,
Okay.
Mr. Hubbard.
All right, great.
Okay, well,
Okay, but our Turk Pride player of the game is. Want to announce it?
No, go for it.
You go for
No,
it.
you go for
Who,
it.
who do you want? Who do you
Julio
like?
Vargas.
I would concur with that.
And I think that will make 3. So I think we're unanimous in that recognition of his efforts here tonight in a losing effort, unfortunately, for the Turks. They're going to come up short here.
Just turn off this video off. Wait, just turn this video off.
And I want to say,
and the clock right
here
after.
as things wind down,
Is it disadvantage?
and
Thank
Foster
you.
certainly kind of just taking their time and letting that clock wind all the way down.
Well, and
Hey, nice play there by the Turks.
Good night, all time.
I want to take I was impressed with the Bulldogs tonight. I wish them the best as they continue on here in the postseason. I think they're a really scary, dangerous team to play against as far as if you have to be a defensive coordinator and scheme against them, because they've got some really talented offensive players.
Yeah,
they can
I
score
agree.
points in bunches, quickly in bunches.
I enjoyed all around this team. The offensive line was very good.
well, I
agree.
As for what we do, I expect that sometimes we get some criticism for the job that we do.
Yeah.
I just didn't expect it to come from the direction tonight that we're getting it from.
Yeah.
And
I'm very happy to the Foster crowd in this chat. They're really hyping us up.
well, congratulations to the
Bulldogs.
the Bulldogs,
Yeah.
and they go on.
Continue on their season, man. Very deserving, winning by a score of 36-13 over the hometown Turks. So, like I said, wish the Bulldogs all the best to them and their fans as they await their next opponent and continue on, and much success to them. Hope they go a long ways remainder of this season.
Thank you, Bulldogs fans, for the support tonight.
Hey, we're going to put. We get to go to basketball next, and we're going to put football to rest for the year.
Yep.
And for everybody out there on.
That puts a cap on an interesting season. Like I said, not having a league alignment, and it's just been a very non-traditional season that just kind of ends the way that you certainly don't want it to end this way, but it did end, and it's time to move on. And wish well those that are continuing, and the Turks will move on, and these athletes will don basketball uniforms and wrestling singlets and things like that and continue on for winter sports.
Oh, absolutely. And for everybody here at TurkPride.tv, Keegan, thank you.
Yes, Keegan.
And Dan.
Yeah, thank you for letting me kind of join the fun tonight.
Oh, no, I'm glad to have you. And
Didn't mean to crash the party, but
Good night, everybody.
as always, hashtag Turks first.
Take
Good
care.
night.